Sir, ba't di bisa mag-play?
All right. So once again, good morning, everyone. I think good morning, everyone, for this day. I believe that we are already and excited with our activities ahead, or the topic that we have for this morning. No. For now, po, may I request po everyone to please comment down below your like button po if you are ready. Ne? Kung ready ta na po, kung we are so excited po to listen po to our topic for this morning, can you please hit the like button po? At saka po please include the name, no, or the school po where you are affiliated, so that po you will be acknowledged. Again po, if you are ready, please hit the like button po, and please mention po your school where you are affiliated po. Ne? So, kaya po, so as we all know po in this live session, atin tamo pong slight delay. So, we still waiting for your response po. Alright? So, again po, good morning po everyone. So again po, welcome, and together for this morning po, I have our focal person for this event. We have Ma'am Paula Briones. Hi Ma'am
Yes,
Pau,
Sir
how
Jeff. Good morning po.
kumusta po?
Mayap abak po karang kakataong participants. Good morning po. I hope
Morning.
nakapag-breakfast na sila, ne, Sir Jeff.
Ay, hopefully po. Dapat mo po. Kasi I believe po that we have a very meaty discussion for the whole day po. And as I can see po, Ma'am Pau, karal po comments coming from our participants. So, let me read some of which po,
Sige sir,
okay.
shout out natin sila para
Shout out talo po, of course.
sige po.
Makamiss ko yun yung partay niya. Okay, so far po, nino po, akala po, mabilis po yan mabilis yung pangyayari. Pero I'd like to shout out po my classmates po way back in college, Gilbert Dato from senior high school in Napalit. Shout out, kumusta na po yung Sir Alcien? Okay, how about you, Ma'am Paula? What can you see po on your side?
Yes po, syempre shout out ko po yung mga co-teachers ko from Justino Sevilla High School in Arayat,
Wow.
Pampanga. Yan yung apin pong kapitbahay na school, Camba High School, sina Ma'am Hanilet. Good morning po.
All right. So, of course, kung may kapag-shout out ko yung Puking School, of course, it is my honor, no, to shout out my school at Eastern Porac National High School po. And the same time po, my cluster po, cluster 2. Shout out po in all the schools po under cluster 2. And of course po, kayo pong ganaganang schools po, kayo pong DepEd, Pampanga. How about you, Ma'am Pau? At ikaw pa po ngakakit kayo on your end? That you can guide,
Good morning din
mention
po kay Ma'am Jenny Lou Lumanog. Yan, aking former student na teacher na rin ngayon, no, Sir Jeff.
Teacher, estudyante po.
Wow, sir, di ba? Katwa ko na pala.
Bingo ko.
Estudyante ko, teacher na rin ngayon eh. And of course, sir, good morning din sa ating mga school heads na nanonood ngayon, sir.
Good morning
Maraming
po.
salamat po sa support.
Yes, Ma'am Pau, I'd like to underscore this comment. Do alaya pong lagyo kasi aliya pa po maka accept itang kayang StreamYard kaya pong Facebook user ya kay ni Ana from Villa Maria Integrated High School. So, Ma'am Pau, it's just a manifestation ng jarugong malawot ya, plan niya po yung school talagang. If you are willing to listen, you can find ways. Di ba, Ma'am Pau?
Yes. Opo, sir. Yeah, correct, sir. And kahit maraming tamo na, sir, may kapag-join la. Kasi din aliwa po
Yes,
to.
yes.
Elo morning person. So, salamat.
Opo, Ma'am Pau, kung atintamo po aplan, Villa Maria High School, atintamo rin po keng medyo coastal na part, I believe po in Consuelo High School, medyo malapit siya po ka rin, shout out po. So, Ma'am Pau pala, in Consuelo, keng Makabebe, kung may paras na ka, yan paling dagat tamo, Ma'am Pau. Ne?
Aliko pa sir. So magbangka na
Dagan
rin
pa rin.
kapatid damong teachers ka rin sir.
Mm-mm. Kay ma'am, apin nga man nun tamo talagang aki kay pong dedication dari nga bet tamong talaturo kay ti Pampanga ma'am ne. From
Opo.
upland, malapit dagat, yung coastal areas, sa po ka rin kapatagan, ma'am.
Opo.
Alright, so
Opo,
I think we
bundok
can
na,
also
sir.
mention po Ma'am Jasmine from San Matias High School. San Matias National
Yes,
High School. Ne?
Good morning po.
Morning po. Actually, Ma'am Pao, medyo energetic na naman po rin ang jangali ng morning person kasi atin tampanayan.
Ay, wala sir. I heard malapit na tune ako no San Fernando yung Maya Pabalita.
Tune.
May traffic
Pupusan
ya
siya pa.
May traffic ya sir intersection niya.
Traffic. Ita kasing traffic light kitang URC ma'am, mapin niya yung longest traffic light na experience
I agree.
5 seconds and 5 hours siya yata.
Correct, sir. Actually, meron ding shoutout, sir, ang ating mga co-teachers po from Don Jesus Gonzalez High School. Especially po kay Sir John Ryan Manalang.
Sir John, opo. Ang po rin kaluguran ken din kapatid tamo po dila Sir Andres, shoutout po, dila Sir Rolly. Yung karelang pong matena ka na school head Sir Joel po. Kato kayo niya na akong Lodi Cake school head, Sir Joel Mendoza. Alright, siguro Ma'am Pao, without further ado, I think we can now proceed to our session for this day.
Yes, sir. Right? Siyempre, excited na po yung lahat. And yung ating mga speakers, alam ko ready na po sila, ang ating mga heads to start our opening ceremony. Sir Jeff.
Alright, thank you for that, Ma'am Pao. So, thank you po for the partnership. Kasi po, as in, totally, dapat ako mo, pero Ma'am Pao is help me out in this session po. Again po, shout out po kare pong schools, kare pong Malbec, Kenny. Later on po, you don't have to worry. We will run down all those shout outs po. So to start with our program, of course, to all the able TVL teachers and competent servant leaders, Maya pa Diyos abak po kaya katamungan. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to greet everyone a marvelous Wednesday morning. This day po is a great chance not only to make this morning great, but also a day filled with learning and new experiences. On behalf of the Schools Division Office of Pampanga, I welcome you all po in our endeavor entitled Virtual Training on the Presentation of Lesson through Blogging po. So particularly for TVL, Ma'am Pao, I think
yes, sir.
You would like
energy mo. Gusto ko yung energy mo ang taas.
Bring energy po, ma'am. Of course, Ma'am Pao, this activity po will never be successful without the assistance of the very brilliant and beautiful leaders, our two ACES.
Yes, I agree.
Dr. Melissa po, po Dr. Shirley Sipagan, our CID chief, Ma'am Pao, na very supportive mo naman po in person of Dr. Celia Lacanlale. And of course, our supportive and most handsome SDS, Dr. na, engineer pa.
Engineer pa, yes sir.
Is Sir Edgar C. Domingo. And of course, Ma'am Pao, I'd like to underscore this, to highlight this activity. Of course, without you po, it will never be successful. And with the help po and guidance of our TLE, TVL coordinator po in our division, Sir Gary, and our EPS po, Dr. Carmen po. Ini po talagang pangmalakasan na shoutout, Ma'am Pao.
Yes, sir. Yung katamang leader ng TV.
Support po. Ma'am? So as we move forward, Ma'am Pao, would you like to say something?
Yes, sir. Actually, ang ating division coordinator, Sir Gary de la Cruz, would like to say hi sa kanyang first school assignment sa San Esteban High School and Consuelo High School. Yan. Then sa una daw na, sir, may assign niyang first assignment na as school head. Ning kaya katamong division coordinator, Sir Gary de la Cruz. Maya payabak po, sir.
Actually, ma'am, tunay po talagang matena ka ni Sir Gary at saka talagang pepa emphasize na kayo ni kung may assign. So, talagang itang lugod na ba, Ma'am Pao? At pa rin kahit ng eskwela kung nung niya may nibatan. I think, yes, Ma'am Pao, we can now proceed to our next part. Thank you for your company again. All right. So, for this session, Talagang kailangan high energy kasi tintapanan. Anyway, as we move forward, uh, I'd like to extend my gratitude po to Ma'am Paula, as I mentioned po a while ago. For our focal person for the guidance, and I'd like to introduce my co-pilots for this event po. Of course, this will never be successful po without them. Of course po, rin po kaya katan team, you don't have to worry po which later on po will be introduced properly. And of course po, your moderator for this day, I am, of course, kilala nyo na ako siguro. My name is Jeffrey G. De La Cruz from Eastern Porac National High School, your moderator for this day, whole day. Ne? And of course, I'd like to acknowledge the Katwame Associates po na tsukungeni to check if the flow of our program is in at good po. Ne? The same time po, for this session po, may I request po everyone to rise for the hymno ng Kapampangan, followed by the national anthem and a song of praise to our Almighty God. May I request everyone po to please rise po.
Kapampangan sa Panginoon, daling anaya, gabunding pantasan marami, sibul mundo, agnaning tepa, batis ning kapatanan, Kapampangan sa dating katiwa, ating kalambara, Kapampangan sa dating katiwa, ating
All right. I think for a while po right now po we're just having a technical difficulty, but however po we can fix it po right away. So by starting po our singing of the national anthem po to be played by Sir Jerome Batak of Figueroa National High School. I think po is now ready for his screen to share. Okay po, thank you Sir Jerome.
That I am, all that I have, I lay them down before you, oh Lord, and all my regrets and all my acclaim, the joy and the pain, I'm making them yours.
Things in the past, things yet unseen, wishes and dreams that are yet to come true. All of my hopes, all of my plans, my heart and my hands are lifted to you.
Lord, I offer my life to you. Everything I've been through, use it for your glory. And Lord, I offer my days to you, lifting my praise to you as a pleasing sacrifice. Lord, I offer you my love. That I am, that I have, I acclaim the joy and the pain. I'm making them yours. Things in the past, things yet unseen, wishes and dreams that are yet to come true. All of my hopes and all of my plans, my heart and my hands are lifted to you. Lord, I offer my life to you, everything I've been through. Use it for your glory, and Lord, I offer my days to you, lifting my praise to you as a pleasing sacrifice. Lord, I offer you my, Lord, I offer my life to you, everything I've been through. Use it for your glory, and Lord, I offer my days to you, lifting my praise to you as a pleasing sacrifice. Lord, I offer you my life. Lord, I offer you my life.
All right. So once again po, good morning. Once again, good morning. All right. So once again po, good morning everyone. So please take your seats. I would like to welcome po again and again, malaos po in our activity for this day. And I'm so happy po to feel the good vibes of all the participants po in our group chat. Now, what would make your moods even better po is to give you words to feed your souls and get yourselves energized for our endeavor for this day. Let us call on the EPS of EPP, PLE, and TVL, Ma'am Maria Carmen Evangelista, for her welcome remarks. Okay po, Carmen. Hello po, ma'am. Good morning po.
Hello, sir. Thank you so much, Sir Jeffrey.
Alright po.
Magandang buhay and happy morning po sa lahat. My respect and gratitude to our SDS Engineer Edgar Domingo. Likewise to our two ASDS, Ma'am Melissa Sanchez and Ma'am Shirley Sipagan, for their inspiration and support in all our endeavors. Of course, to my partner, Sir Gary de la Cruz, for coming up with this kind of training. One of the silver linings from this COVID-19 crisis may very well be reimagining what education can and should be in this time of pandemic. One of the biggest challenges we are facing is how to keep our learners on board. As educators, we have to keep abreast and continue learning new ways in delivering quality education despite many challenges. This training on the presentation of lessons through blogging in the technology-based education for senior high school TVL teachers will equip you with relevant knowledge and skills that you will need in delivering quality education in these trying times. Now more than ever, we have to unite. We need your commitment and dedication in delivering quality learning opportunities for our school children to survive and thrive in today's rapidly changing and uncertain world. To our dear participants, welcome to this training. Thank you so much, Sir Gary de la Cruz, the proponent of this activity. To our moderators, facilitators, resource speakers, my heartfelt gratitude. I wish you a fruitful seminar. Enjoy this learning journey. Mabuhay and God bless us all. Good morning, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much po, Ma'am Carmen, no, for that very insightful po message po. Now we are all geared up for our session for this day. And of course, if we hear the voice and the message po of our EPS po in TLE, siguro po, to refuel our burning passion, let's hear an inspirational message po from the very diligent and most handsome school superintendent, the Schools Division Superintendent, Engineer Edgar C. Domingo, PhD, CESO 5. Sir. Hello po,
Thank
sir.
you,
Good morning po.
Sir Jeffrey, for that nice introductions. Pero mukhang meron yatang isang nabanggit na ayaw kong maniwala, no? Well, anyway,
Thank you
good
po.
morning to everyone. Of course, especially to Sir Gary, Principal 4, and at the same time, coordinator in TLE, if I'm not mistaken, or rather, and in charge of senior high school TVL, no? And Ma'am Carmen Evangelista, our education program supervisors in charge of TLE, EPP, and I think ESP, no? At the same time. So muli sa lahat ng mga guro ng SDO Pampanga, mga senior high school TVL teachers, and if there are some school heads present here, and syempre baka makalimutan ko, no, si Ma'am Celia Lacanlale, our CID chief, if she's around, our two ASDSS, si Ma'am Melissa and Ma'am Shirley. Again, good morning to everyone. Well, I'm very happy and lucky that I was invited to at least meet all of you kahit na dito sa online, no. I hope that in due time I'll be able to see you face to face, no. And we'll be having seminars in the near future na the usual na face to face. Mas maganda kasi yung ating interactions. At any rate, let me now start my message with this. You know, blogging has become the new phenomenon, no, nowadays. Both young and old seems to have a potential career on it. In fact, may mga individuals who are earning because of blogging. Though it is just a creative outlet or a fun hobby, it has become a popular trend in the early 2000s or 2000s. But it is during these trying times that we are embracing its use as a learning platform for our digital learners. The netizens in our schools division, with vlogging as a way to deliver technology-based education, we will of course revolutionize the way we communicate with the school children, especially sa ating mga senior high school students. The way they want it, the way we will be able to engage them, and the way that we will meet their changing needs and demands in the digital society we are in. So, in this 3 days activity starting today, June 23 hanggang June 25, we hope that you learn other ways of playing your role as senior high school TVL teachers in sharing substantial information. And by the way, I hope you have already, some of you have already received, no, yung ating mga, your students in TVL, mga pinurchase, pinocure na mga tablet intended for senior high school TVL students. I suppose this time, after this, or through you, ma-maximize yung use ng mga tablet na yon. Okay? So again, in sharing substantial information, no, and creating opinions as you showcase your personality. May you turn what you learn into a powerful tool in instructional delivery. Hence, this is not just about the virtual content, but will also be about your learning area expertise and trustworthiness as a professional public school teachers. And it will be a new level, of course, of creating and sharing content in the World Wide Web. Thus, your creative passion will open a diverse range of opportunities for more learners to learn, for more school children to grasp a competency that you are expected to teach. So this may be new for some or an easy task for many, lalo na I suppose mas marami tayong mga mas younger na mga TVL teachers. However, you see blogging and video editing, may you never forget that every teacher is a learner. So as you begin this enrichment training, please be filled with enthusiasm and commitment to acquire what is handed to you for the benefit of the Pampangueños. So with that, God bless you all and have a productive learning day ahead. So once again, please do not forget one DepEd, one Pampanga. And today, I believe it's the start of the celebration ng ating 123rd existence of the Department of Education. So muli, I would like, of course, to thank the organizers of this virtual training in the person of Sir Gary and Ma'am Carmen and yung kanyang team. So muli, magandang umaga sa ating lahat. Maya papabak kaya katamungan. Sana ay mag-ingat tayo, stay safe, stay healthy. Good morning.
Yan, thank you so much po. Dakal pong salamat, sir, for your undying love and support in the learning area, TVL, EPP, and TLE. Hamsam nida po. Thank you so much po. Happy 123 year DepEd po. Thank you po.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So as we move forward po, thank you po, sir. As we move forward po for our next person to speak po, for us to shed light in our webinar statement of the purpose, let's listen to the exemplar of the humility with dignity, of course, Sir Gary I. De La Cruz, the Division Coordinator of EPP, TLE, TVL, IA, ICT. A virtual applause po keng kakatamo pong matenakan na school head and coordinator po. Sir Gary.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Good morning, Sir Jeff. No?
Morning, sir. Fresh
So
na,
we
sir.
are so privileged to have our SDS with us today. So thank you, Sir Jeff, for the introduction. My respect to our SDS Engineer Edgar Domingo. Of course, our two ASDSS, Ma'am Melissa Sanchez and Ma'am Shirley Sipagan. Our CID Chief, Dr. Celia Lacanlale. My partner in EPP, TLE, TBL, Ma'am Carmen Evangelista. Our SEPs in charge of HRD, Sir Jason Santos. In charge of Division ICT, Sir John Ray Palyasige. The Technical Working Group, headed by Ma'am Paula Briones. And of course, our speakers, our Katame Associates, Ma'am Veronica Angeles and Sir Robin Perez. To our participants, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of you. Now, we came up with this training, virtual training on the presentation of lessons through blogging in the technology-based education for senior high school TVL teachers. Because as you know, during the pandemic, the TVL teachers were caught on guard. We are not prepared, no, even with our modules. So there was, we were not able to come up with our modules, no, for the whole division. So what happened is, kanya-kanya po tayo ng modules, na kanya-kanya po tayo ng, because of the so many specialization being offered. So dahil sa complication ng ating subject, sa napakaraming specialization, and caught on guard tayo. So this time around, with the coming school year, I want all the TVL teachers to be prepared, no, with the teaching in the new normal. And that is to use all possible platforms, no, in teaching. So we decided to come up and with this training so that blogging will also be, no, one of our platforms. Hindi lang tayo sa modular. Because as you know, in TVL, believe me when I say that our students learn, no? Learn from the demonstration of our teachers, no? Mas natututo sila kung nakikita nila kung paano ito ginagawa. So, because of the limitation in teaching in the new normal, we need to use other platforms so that we can have our demonstration, no, be available to our students so that their performance at home will be possible. Okay, so that is the purpose of this training, and hopefully that comes school year 2021-2022, we have our own blog, no, TVL Senior High School Division of Pampanga blogs, where our student can watch a demonstration teaching, a demonstrations performance of teachers in different field of specialization in TVL. So tulad na sinabi ni Sir, have the enthusiasm and to learn from this platform. As you know, malay mo, kumita po yung ating magiging channel or blog, no, sa TVL. Imagine how many students will be watching our blog. So, with that, as I close this message of mine, sabi nga ni Sir, do not forget, one DepEd, one Pampanga lang po tayo. Kaya nga, we are trying to unite all our activities and action in TVL. So, with that, happy 123rd anniversary in DepEd. Kaya po tayo ay lahat ay naka-blue. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, again, my gratitude to all the person behind in this training, our technical working group, as well as our speakers. Maraming pong salamat sa inyo lahat. Good morning at mag-ingat po tayo lahat.
Alright, thank you po. That deserve an opo heart. Indeed po, it is simple, sweet, yet substantial, Sir Gary. Dakal pong salamat, sir. Okay, so to proceed po to our program for this day. Ayan. Of course po, I'll give you one heads up po regarding to our program for this day. I believe po this po is part of our division memorandum po, was posted po last week or last 2 weeks po. Just to underscore po, for the information of everyone, this endeavor po is a 3-day training. This day po is the official day 1, which follows the schedule po flash on your screen. So as you can see po, we have the registration. Though the registration po was done po ahead of this activity through a Google Forms. Next po, we have the opening program from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. a.m. Then will be followed by our first speaker to be delivered by Sir Jesus Marte Canlas. His topic po is all about the storyboard and screenwriting. And of course, after that po, we'll be having a working break to be facilitated by Ma'am Paula May Beriones. Then after the working break po, we have an introduction to application or software to be delivered by Mr. Alzien Malonzo. Then we will be having a lunch break. Then it will be followed by another topic entitled How to be a Content Creator in YouTube, to be delivered by, of course, our supervisor in mathematics, Dr. Jane P. Valencia. Then we will be having a Q&A part, which will be facilitated by Sir Noel Sarmiento. Then our last topic po will be delivered by Ma'am Ana Marie M. Mendoza, entitled Vlogging Etiquette. Indeed po, we have a very exciting day ahead po for this coming topics po, and I believe po na talagang mag-enjoy ko po for the whole day kasi po makarelate tamo, no? Just to collate all the messages delivered by our STS, by Sir Gary, Ma'am Carmen, no? Indeed po, we're having the new normal, and we just had this survey po karing estudyante me, and most of them, would you believe that the profession that they would like to get po after the graduation po is to become a blogger, a content creator, and likes po. So indeed po, this training is significant po for them, for us, of course, as teachers, and we can share this to our students. And of course po, to start our morning right, we have our first session, no, our first speaker, to provide an indispensable inputs for the topic storyboard and screenwriting. Let us welcome po the teacher po from Stino Sibilia National High School, Sir Jesus Marte Canlas. Sir JM. Right, Sir JM po. Yan.
Kapatad, good morning.
Sir JM.
Kapatad, good morning.
And so while Sir James is preparing for his slide, again po, this is the program po that we have for the entire day po, for this day. And I believe po that we are all guided po that at least po we have to listen po for the whole day for us po to have significant learning po that we can share po to our students.
Sir Jeff, good morning.
Good morning, Pars! Kumusta na ka, pare Koy?
Ay, pare Koy, okay ko mo, pare Koy. Kumusta ka?
Ay niya, okay mo naman. Ikaw, kumusta ka?
Ay, very excited cooking workshop ay ni. Sobra, because it will be a fun day ahead, kapatad.
Alright, so I think you are ready, and of course our participants are so excited with your topic. You can now share your screen, kapatad.
Please, the technical working group po, pa-share ang aking screen. Maraming salamat.
Alright, pa-share naman po ng live natin.
Pa-share naman, baka naman.
Alright, so I think, okay, while we are waiting for Sir JM, no? If you have questions po, sir, you can just raise it now here in our group chat po while we are waiting for the presenter. Ayan po, ne? So, kumusta, Ken? Mumuran po ba, Pars, Sir JM?
Ali naman, may aldo. May kyabing aldo para kaya katamong king workshop ay ni.
Mm-hmm. Sana all, ne? Sana all makiato aldo, ne?
Salamat yung aking bagyo.
Ali kasi, syempre, we need to wear blue po in support of the anniversary po ng DepEd.
It's the 123 years of DepEd.
Yes, exactly. Tunay nga na ang buhay natin ay buhay para sa iba as teacher. And because of DepEd po, we fulfill our vision. That is to serve the Filipino people. It may sounds like ideal, pare ko, while we're waiting for the presentation. It may sounds like ideal, pero that is the reason why we are here. Serve our students. Of course, eta naman kumabang malambat, eta naman immortal. So, what we can instill to them or we can share, of course, they can share it to the future generation. That is the thing that we can assure, pare ko, because indeed, life is full of uncertainties. So we will never know when will be the last.
Right? Mo, pare ko, habang panayan tayo ng PowerPoint ko, you know what? This is a good opportunity, lalo na to capacitate teachers, lalo na kining pandemic kay ni. And it only shows, pare ko, na no pandemic is alang masikan na pandemic kaya katamong teacher, lalo na king DepEd. Lawed mo na 123 years ta na makatalakad at alapang sinambot kaya katamo at katamo pasambot.
Balo mo, Pars, na mas masanteng. I-open mo yung camera mo, banta mayakit ko.
Ay, ate ko, kayong camera ko, ayusan kaya rin, Pars, pangabagya, pakit kaya rin, kasi baka maumay laking lupa ko, kasi lunto ko itsura po, taka rin PowerPoint ko, Pars.
Alright, I think our PowerPoint presentation is ready.
Yes.
You may now take the floor, pare koy, so that we can proceed to our first topic. Again, I'll give you, yun niya po babalik. Our first speaker, Sir J.M. Canlas of Stino Sibilia High School. Take it away, pare koy.
And first and foremost, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Sir Gary, our SDS po, Ma'am Carmen, and Ma'am Pao, Sir Jeff, for this opportunity to share my knowledge on screenwriting and storyboarding. This is for short educational videos po. Lalong-lalo na po ngayon na ginagawa po natin ang mga ito sa pandemya dahil work from home po tayo. So, please bear with me. This will be a short but meaningful PowerPoint presentation po. So, let's start po. Please, next slide po. So, what is script and versus screenplay? Sabi nga nila, all screenplays are script, but not all scripts are screenplays. So, what is a script? Script po is a written document we use for different kinds of conversations, different kinds of interviews. Like for example, right now, I am using a script. Bakit po? Just for me to be guided on what I am saying. But at the same time, banta pong eta mo malito. But in screenplay po, screenplay is we use not only the actors involved, but also the cameraman, the technical working group, the editing group. Ito po ang ginagamit na guide po natin kung anong type of shots ang gagawin po natin, anong gagawin ng actor, anong edit po ang gagawin natin. So basically, screenplay is the script we use in the film industry or in the video industry. That's why it's very important to learn what is a screenplay. Lalo na po ngayon, yung ginagawa po natin na videos natin. Lalo na po, ang dami po sa mga demo teachings po natin, videos po yan. Sa mga everyday modules po natin, videos po yan. So, it's not only taking videos of a certain topic, but it will make your life easier. That's why this is a good opportunity for us to have a basic foundation on what is a screenplay and a storyboarding. So, sir, next slide po. So, we have 7 basic principles in writing a screenplay. We just follow these 7 basic principles in screenplay, and after that, I assure you, it will make your life easier. So, next slide po. Number 1, know your target audience. Identify the specific group that will best benefit from your video and adjust your tone and language accordingly. Hindi nyo po napapansin, yung pong mga videos na pambata, puro cartoons, lively, mabilis po yung transition ng mga videos, mabilis po yung transition ng mga pictures. Bakit po? Kasi po, dahil maikli po ang attention span po ng mga bata, kinukuha po yun. Pero di ba po nagtataka kayo, minsan tayo mga matatanda, lalo na yung mga parents dyan, pag nanonood ng Coco Melon, napapapanood po tayo. Why? Because it is entertaining. Wala pa po ako in my own experience na sa mga pambata po yung nakakaiyak. It always give us the motor skills at saka the visual skills of the kids po. Kamukha po tayo. Like for example, yung pumahilig manood ng mga teleserye dyan, lalo-lalo na si First Yaya. Nag-e-enjoy po tayo. Bakit? Because the target audience of that sitcom or that teleserye is tayo po ang target audience niya. Yung mga mas nakakatanda. Yung nafe-feel natin kung anong nararamdaman ni Yaya Melody, ni President. So, especially po ngayon po, we should know our target audience. Like for example, our target audience is our students. So, we must know what are their interest. Ano po ang makakakuha ng kanilang attention. Lalong-lalo na po ngayon in a digital world, marami na pong available resources. And mas mapapag-aralan po natin. So, sir, question, bakit kailangan nating alamin ang target audience? Para po mas maging attentive sila. But at the same time, para po mas matuto sila. Mas mahaba po ang attention span, mas nakakakuha po ang bata ng information. Next slide po. Keep it straight to the point. Reduce the message of your entire video to one sentence and get that sentence somewhere in the first 30 seconds of the screenplay. Ito po ang madalas nating nagiging problema sa paggawa po ng screenplay or video. Why? Dahil po gusto natin pagkasahin. Minsan nakakalimutan natin na we need to go straight to the point. Para po, sabi ko nga po sa inyo kanina, yung attention span ng bata. At the same time, para mas maging focus po tayo sa ating topic. Like for example, um, alam ko po, marami po tayo sa mga TVL teachers po, to my fellow teachers, ilang seminars na po ang pinasukan natin at inattendan natin. At mas nag enjoy tayo kapag ang straight to the point at malaman ang kanilang sinasabi. Masarap pakinggan at mas natututo. Lalong-lalo na po if it's in your interest. Or for example, gustong-gusto mo yung topic na yon because it's straight to the point at mas sabi dapin po Kapampangan, ala nang masyadong palabok, idiretso tane. Eya kwentong barbero. So, in making a screenplay or also a video, first is we know to know our target audience, and next is we need to keep it straight to the point. Bakit po? Banta pong in retention memory ang pong ingat attention span na po ng students tamo, akwa tala po. Kasi po, baka masayang yung effort tamo. Bakit yung masayang yung effort? Kasi gawa ng video and it will take a few days po para makagawa tang video. So, to keep it straight to the point at the same time, bantang mas I appreciate de po deng anak. Next slide po. Show and don't tell. More of showing tapo rather than telling. Rather than voice over, avoid long circumventing and unnecessary explanations for story elements that can be visualized rather than told. Sabi dapin po, mas atatandanan ming neto nga bagay kapag ikit me. Lalong-lalo na po in our digital world today, mas atatandanan tayo po kapag akit tayo kesa kitang sabyan. Atatandanan niyo po ba pache ating kayong kakwentuhan? Let's put it in our everyday lives. Ating kayo pong kakwentuhan for how many months? Then try to recall nano po itang pisabyan nyo. Maybe a lot of you, my fellow teachers, ayun na po, agaga na ka kung nano man po ing pisabyan nyo. Pero, atatandanan niya po ba itang fond memory yo nitang first time yung linwal-kilwal nitang anak kayo? Or let's just say first time yung mag-Jollibee? Or shall I say first time yung ikit ing anak yo? O kaya first time yung ikiting asawa, boyfriend, girlfriend you. You see, it brings back memories because it was shown. It was experienced firsthand in your eyes rather than tell. Ikitiye po. That's why in one of the 7 basic principles of screenplay, we must show rather than tell. Especially now in our digital age, you just Google one image, pwede tayo pong iyabe. Or for example, king video making tamo, pwede tayong pakit na mas masanting niya kapag pakit me rather than sabyan me. Next slide po tayo. Focus on one subject matter or be clear on what you want to achieve with the video and do not digress from that singular goal. Bakit focus on one subject matter? Have you experienced, yako po mahilig ko pong magkaiking everyday experience ta po. Bakit? Dahil mas malapit sa po king karanasan tamo at the same time, mas agi-gets tayo po. Have you experienced po itang ating kayong kasabi as naneng karakal pepalo batapik yun na po atatandanan nano po yung pisasabyan nyo. Same as true with video making. You need to only focus on one subject matter. Bakit po? Especially po, we are dealing with grade 7 to grade 12. Ing attention span na po din, medyo maikli po, lalong-lalo na kapag baludang sabog-sabuging topic tamo. Like for example, ing pisabyan tamo po, eroplano. Pero may parasta po keng stewardess, may parasta mo keng piloto, may parasta mo keng makananong sasake, we just focus on ourselves on the airplane itself. What is its parts? What is its function? Para no ka rin yung aeroplano. Rather than magsabugta po, focus on one subject matter. Kasi po, in king video making po, lalong-lalo na po, we play a very crucial part, especially we creators. Why? Because nampong karakal, nakatamo pong buring ipalub, for example, king 5-minute video. Pero magkasakit ta po kasi bala mo po king 5 minutes, explain me ba ine? Yakupin, tuturo keng pilang hours yan, 1 hour pa siya face to face. So nanula ding peka importante o nani ing subject matter aimtin dyan na pwedeng ipalub na mas agets dedeng anak ing topic tamo. So ita po ing kekatamo metong po kareng subjects tamo po is focus on one subject matter rather than sabog-sabog ya po ing kekatamong topic. Next slide po. Oy ni po ing peka favorite ko kareng basic principle. Bakit? Because it's be short, sweet, and not boring. Why? Be short, sweet, and not boring. Why? Hello po. Ay, ni po, okay na po yung camera ko. Be short, sweet, and not boring. First and foremost po, have you experienced po that we enjoy short films na papanelbenta po king YouTube? At the same time po, did you even ask, why do we enjoy much po in deta pong romantic series? Or bakit po, why do we enjoy datang short lamo po but very meaningful videos ta po? That explains po kasi it is one of the 7 basic principle of screenplay. Why? Because in short, sabi tamo po, be short. Know your target audience. Focus on one subject matter. Be sweet just to get the attention of your audience and not boring. Banta pong atsula po magstay la po kaya katamo. One experience po na lagi kong aiisip kapag po sabihan tamong not boring is I put myself in situations like for example manelbe ko ay mag-scroll ko po Facebook. Bali naman po yung Facebook kapag ating kayo pong certain topic na video, sunod-sunod la po din. And ayo po malayan, pila ng oras inilabas, manalbik ang video. Why? Because they are short, they are sweet, they get your attention. But at the same time, it does not bore you. Next slide po. Situate your subject matter. Be relevant to your audience by telling a story with your video, regardless of how complicated the subject matter may be. In this topic po, I always tell my audience po is we localize. We localize our subject matter. You let them understand what are you saying on your simplest terms. Especially po in video making, mas masakit ya pong i-show. Pero once you've successfully showed it, it is very effective po for education. Why? Because atin na pong retention memory. That's why we can localize our subject matter. We need to know what is relevant to them. Gang pong masakit po yung subject matter, for sure, akabit tayo po keta pong own terms na po deng anak. Next po. Engage it with your spills. Keep dialogues, monologues, voiceovers, and narrations lively, even if they are short. Use visual spills if explanations are a mouthful. Actually po, very makapanahon po milyari po, ikit kaya po yung mampaw ang po Sir Jeff nandin kung ikit sila po din spills da. Very energetic la po. Yes, they are short, they are sweet, but at the same time, it's not boring because you can engage your audience with spills. For example po, kayo po magtaka bakit po Denny pong anak tamo, um, they enjoy they enjoy videos like Dora the Explorer. For sure po, ikit yun Epoy Dora, kakilala Epoy Dora. Remember po kapag nanganak kayong Dora, kapag po ikang matwa, habang manalbe ka, kayabing anak, mangutang ni Dora, ah, nakikita nyo ba ang asa ng mapa sa aking backpack? Ikayo pong matwa sabihan nyo, oy tawo, o tene akakit. Pero pansinan niya po yung anak yun. Tuturune at the same time, sasabihan niya, at it's in the backpack. Because, you see now, ikang matwa, gang akakit me, gang mabubwisit ka kang Dora, pero you are engaged. At the same time, with your kids, with your child, engaged la po. And it's very effective. Why? Because once you engage your audience to your spills, to your video, ibig sabihin, mas darakal po yung senses na may yabe kayo. Like for example, kasi po 'di ba, in video example po, in video is one way lang. Kung ari po, yung video creators ta po, bala mo paksabyan din ang sarili da. Pero once po that you are engaged, like for example, you felt the same experience with the speaker, you felt the same experience with the video itself, makaantigya pong puso. That's why we must keep our dialogues, monologues, and voiceovers narrations lively even if they are short. You can also use visuals. Another po na pwede tamong asabi with engage with your spills. Have you experienced you cried on one video? Ito po mga pagagakang bagya. Feel na nitang character. That is engaging. Because ikwa na kayo po kitang dialogue na. Ikwa na kayo po kitang visuals na. And that's why it is one of the basic principle of screenplay. Next slide, please. Observe proper formatting. This is on the technical side po. Your formatting must be uniform, complete, and easily understandable and visualized by every person in your video crew. This is very technical po, pero it is one of the most important on the 7 basic principles. Why? Because kapag po, dapat po para-pareho kayo format. I remember one incident on our national seminar po about screenplay and storyboarding po. Sinabi na po in format ni Metong mo po. Why? Because the video editors ni po, eda kami kakilala. Bala mo po, binyemila mo po deng videos, binyemila mo po deng monologues, dininanda kami po kasing challenge. What is the challenge po? Is to make a screenplay and at the same time a storyboard na eyula akakit deng editors you. Bakit? Banta pong makanano neng i-guide ning screenplay you ing editors you. Kasi po keng screenplay, makikita mo kung what type of shot ba yon, anong gagawin ni actor, anong papasok na sound effect, anong ipapasok, anong dialogue na sasabihin niya habang ginagawa ni cameraman yon. So, we observe one formatting. And to our surprise, nung nag-usap-usap po kami about on the same format, ikit-ikit mo po na once na you only talk on one format, bala mo, it feels like paksabyan merining editor on the process. Why? Because ikit yun po na mas effective ya in videos mo. Okay po. That is the 7 basic principles of um, screenplay. So, right now, I will teach you on storyboarding. So, next slide po. So, what is a storyboard? A plan of shots drawn in sequence with directions and spills. Um, later po on our working break, you will make a storyboard. Nanya po yung storyboard. You just get one piece of paper and then you put squares on it. And then you try to draw nanya po yung visualize you. Bakit, sir? Why is storyboard very important keng video making or educational videos? Kasi po, banta pong ing sequence na mo, matutukyan niya, makanano may visualize. For the creator itself, baluta po, makanano ng ikiting creator, and for the cameraman, basan kay ing screenplay na, ang po yung storyboard na, makanano ng buring palto, ning author, or ning creator, ing aisip na. One mistake that we have in video making, maybe you have experienced this one po, is kapag po gagawa tamong short film, nita pong anak tamo, kapag po ating short film, kasiping taya po yung cameraman. Kung experience siya po ito. Or kasiping taya po yung editor. Bakit po? Kasi po, on-site po, isipan nyo po makanano yung shots tamo. But in professional screenplaying and storyboarding, it's not like that. Kaya po ating tamong camera director. Kaya in professional po. Pero in our short educational videos ta po. Kesa po, kasi po mas mapagal ing process po kung all the while, i-creator po at suya po ketang video making. Pero po kung mas masanting istok yan tala detang storyboard, agewa na ning creator. At kapag ipakit tayo king creator, ang po kang editor, akit ne, kung makanano na visualize, makanta ni rin gawang cameraman. Kung makanano na visualize, edit po, makanta ni rin po edit ning editor ta po. So, in our next slides po, you will see different shots. Kung makanan niya po pwedeng yung angles na po ning metong nga tao. Disclaimer po, yakungan po halos sing akit piyo. Bakit? Kasi ala ko pong available na tao or model po. So I tried to make it resourceful as possible. So first and foremost is the extreme close-up. Extreme close-up is used for details in the face. Disclaimer again po, you can use objects po here. Mas ginamit kaya po ing person po or shall I say ing lupa ko kasi banta pong akit yu po, lalo na po patse mag-video making tamo, akit yu po nanula po ng different shots and what are their purpose. So extreme close-up po, kung akakit siya po yung lupa ko, you can see the details on my face. Like for example, ako po may gahit, matas ko po hairline. So, akit siya po ka rin. Kaya extreme close-up. Extreme close-up is used when you want to emphasize details. Ita pong, for example, one teardrop, kung yung kayo po is for itang bisayang gumama or itang for king medical purposes, tang kinindatya, yan ni pala tinyang sakit, that's detailing po. Another shot po, close up po. As you can see po, you find the beautiful woman in the screen po. That is close up. Close up is your whole face up until your neck or up until your shoulder. This is used to emphasize the face of the person. At the same time, papakitirin po yung background na ning person. Next slide po. Medium close-up. Again po, wag po kayong mauumay sa aking muka. Medium close-up is used, it is showing the background of the subject, the face of the subject, but also up until the torso of the subject. Akakitya po, mas akakitya po yung background ko, but at the same time, mas akakitya po yung built na ning tao. It is to emphasize the built of the person. Akakitya po makananuya, gang half mo po akakitya po makananuya. Makanan niya po yung built na ning taong your subject. Next slide po. Close shot. Close shot is, yako na naman po yan, kayo po sana mauumay. Close shot po is you get the background, but at the same time up until the chest of the person. It is mas, kung apansinan niya po, kung lawin niya po itang close shot po, ang po itang medium close shot, akit yu po ken na mas atin niya pong impact yung close shot. Mas akakit yu po kung makanano ya po in person. It depends po, makanan niya po yung scenery you. Like for example, naman po, for example po ating pong dialogue. If you want to emphasize na in tao, in subject you, malungkot ya, you get a extreme close up. Pero if you want to see the subject na makisabi or makipag-dialogue ya ken tao, you use close shot. Next slide po. Medium close shot. Medium close shot is from the background up until the pelvic. Bakit po para saan ang medium close shot? To see the hand gestures, kung saan po nanggagaling ang kamay, kung saan po papunta ang mga gestures, but at the same time, kung paano po ang katawan. Very magaloko po, bakit po? Bantang akakitya po, kung makanan niya po yung impact na. So, next po. Medium shot. Medium shot po is from the background up until the lower pelvic po. Kempong upper knees po. Sa tuhod po. Bakit po? Just to know, para po akit yu po if the person is moving or the person is standing still. Okay po. Next po. Medium full shot is the background up until below the knees or below knees po. Bakit? Like for example po, this is one good medium full shot. Bakit po? It's again po, yako na naman po yan. Pagpasensya niya po, kay po maumay kang lupa ko. It's to see, lawin niya po in picture yan. Ikit yu po adwa kami pong tao. Pero at the same time, you can see the emotions on that picture. It is smiling. There's two persons po na mag-best friend, akakit yu po, Mia Bella, and ating pong special occasion. Pero po, if lawin niyo po kung ipalubya po king extreme close-up yan, akakit mo po itang masaya kong lupa. Rather than ilawot ya po for medium full shot, akit ya po ing nanuya po yung mga palyari on the background. Next slide po. Okay, that is the full shot. I guess may liya per Sir Jeff kanini kasi it is taken on the seminar po in Cavite for this storyboard and screenplay. It is a medium full shot po. Kung akakitsi po at lo kami pong tao, you can see the background. Background po is here. You can see the foreground, yung in between the po. At the same time, it emphasizes on the subjects itself. If you will look on the subjects itself, there are three good friends po that they enjoy. What are they experiencing now? So you see now, even though akakit sila po mo ken pictures, deng tao, you can differentiate their emotions. You can convey a message with just a type of shot that you have. Next slide po. Next slide, sir. Okay, that is a medium wide shot. Medium wide shot is used to emphasize the background. Makanano ya pong kasi po adwala po deng wide shot tamo. Extreme wide shot and medium wide shot. Always remember that in medium wide shot is you are conveying the message of where are you? Saan ka nagsushoot? Anong gusto mong maramdaman ng audience mo kapag nagsushoot ka? Like for example, in here, you see a wedding. Dahil pa po apansinan tang bride na susulag po itang veil na, pero you can see the church itself. And once you see a church, you see sacredness. You see that there's something there is something good that's going on. Then akit pa po yung bride. So, you see now, in whatever shots that you have, it will convey a message. Like for example, imagine po, let's use our imagination on this shot po. Imagine po, you are extreme close shot po tayo. Extreme close shot again is from your face, the details of your face. Makikita nyo po ba na asa church po siya? I guess hindi. Pero makikita nyo that there's a bride. Meron pong bride na nagpre-prepare. May magandang bride na nagpe-prepare. Makikita nyo kung masaya ba si bride o hindi. Oh, let's go to medium close-up, which is up until the hands po. Medium close-up. Pwede nyong makita that the bride is walking down the aisle or the bride is mag-ready po to walk down the aisle. Pero kung medium wide shot ya po, akakit you that there's a church. In setting na po akakit you po. You are feeling nano pong feel na ning subject itself. Dahil po kung nano po yung akakit na ning matayo, that's medium wide shot po. For example, you look at your house right now or lawin niya po yung balayo king kiluwal. That's a medium wide shot. Pero kapag linawin ka closely, that's a different shot po. Next slide po.
Sir JM, kapatid.
Okay.
Kapupol.
That's
Kapupol. Good morning.
Good morning.
As much as we want to speak in our own language, on our mother tongue, pero
Yes.
there are some here participants requesting to speak at least Tagalog or English.
Sorry po. Marami. Pasensya na po. Medyo...
Ako din na yung nagkakasakit mag-Tagalog eh. Nagkakasakit mag-Tagalog minsan.
Okay. Apo, sige po.
There are some participants requesting for Tagalog or English.
Okay. Thank you, kapatid.
Thank you, Mutol. Salamat.
So, balik po tayo balik po tayo sa slide natin. Okay po. Let's have a run through po kung paano po yung mga other different types of yan po para po mga co-teachers po natin. Okay po. Balik po tayo dun sa extreme close-up po. Extreme close-up is to emphasize our emotions or our facial features. Next slide. Close-up po is from the head up until the shoulder. Why? Because to emphasize a little background, but also the face of the person. Next slide. Medium close-up is from the background, head, up until our torso. It is to emphasize the build of the person, but also to emphasize yung background po natin, kung asan yung tao. Next slide po. Close shot is from the background to the chest level. It is to emphasize, mas na-emphasize po yung katawan ng tao rather than yung background po natin. Next slide. Medium close shot is to see the hands, to emphasize the hands, just to know para po makita po natin sa nagagamit ba yung kamay o hindi. Sorry, very visual po ako. Bakit? Because it's really important po in video making to be visual. Next po. Medium shot is from background, head, up until above ng tuhod po or above the knees. Next slide po. Medium full shot is to know the background but also to know the emotions itself. Makikita po natin that is background, head, face, chest, pelvic, knees, up until the knees po. Below the knees po ang medium full shot. Next slide. Full shot po is to give emphasis on the background, but also to know where are the subjects itself. Like for example po, kung titignan po natin sa picture po na nakikita natin ngayon, you know that they are in some kind of a building or a hotel. But also, you know, na makikita nyo po yung tatlong tao or nakita niyo po ako, si Sir JP, and si Sir Jeff, na nakita niyo po yung emotions namin dyan. Next slide po. Next slide po. Next slide po. Okay. Balik po ng kanta dun sa extreme wide shot po. Ayan, wide shot po. Wide shot is... Wide shot po. Ayan. Wide shot is to emphasize the buildings. Kasi po, if you will put a person in there, akakit you po na you can see na maliit lang yung tao pero you are emphasizing the building itself. That is a wide shot. Or to emphasize where is the person. Kaya kung nakikita niyo po, kung napapansin niyo po sa mga ibang short videos, kung gusto po naling i-emphasize kung asan sila, is nagkaka-wide shot po. Or our next slide po is extreme wide shot. Extreme wide shot po is aerial view na po yan or from afar para po ma-emphasize yung grandeur ng building. So, to review po, actually po, to be creative enough, sinasadya ko po na pagpawisan ngayon. Bakit? Kasi para makita nyo po kung ano yung kino-convey ko real time. Like for example ko, if I may add po, just to be creative enough in our seminar, in our workshop, I will give you different shots po, real time. At papa-convey ko po yung message. Like for example, sorry po extreme close-up is you can see here, you can see my details on the face. Nakikita niyo po yung details ko sa face ko. That's extreme close-up. Titignan niyo po hanggang dito. You can see now a person who is talking. Yung face po yung na-emphasize rather than po yung pawis. Kung makikita niyo po yung medium shot, which is here, kung titingnan niyo po, this is a medium shot. Ayan po ang medium shot natin. Nakikita niyo po na may nagtotalk na tao. Pero if you will have a close shot, this which is here, close shot po, is you can see now my stature. Pero po, hindi ko po magawa ang full shot dahil asa ano po ako. Pero now you can see, those are the different things. Those are the different things that emphasizes everything. And para po makita po natin yung mga different shots and what are their purpose. So, on our last slide. So, again po, I am Sir Jesus Marte, and storyboarding and screenplaying plays a vital act in video making. Why? Because it's the backbone po. It's not about just i-shoot nyo lang po ng i-shoot. Remember po, we remember the 7 basic principle of screenplaying because it's the backbone of the creator. That's why po kung hindi po natin sila susundan, hindi po natin makukuha yung gusto natin. But at the same time, we won't get the audience to interact more to us. And that, my friends, and my presentation. Thank you so much po. Dakal pong salamat and God bless everyone. Stay safe po.
Ayan, so thank you for such good words and substantial discussion. Tunay kang alamat, kapatid. All right,
Thank
so
you, Sir Jeff.
again,
Thank you.
thank you so much for meaty discussion. Talagang our participants now are ready and geared up to start their video blogging with the help of those things that they need to remember. Thank you so much, Sir JM of Faustino Sibilia National High School, ang tunay na alamat. All right, so as we move forward to our next program or to our schedule. Sige.
May working break po tayo. We are advised po na to make a storyboard. Just 3 sequence of storyboard. Make in one bond paper po. Put 4 boxes po. And think of a topic. Isulat lang po natin yung topic sa taas. and then make a storyboard of different shots kung paano po natin papalitaw ang storyboard and to be passed on our Google Drives. Thank you so much again po and have a nice day ahead.
All right, thank you again, Sir Marty, Jesus Marty, Sir JM. Parang ayoko nang isama yung nating dalawa sa ating screen, no? Kasi nasasawol ako.
Ikaw talaga, pare ko.
Parang ayoko buriyan, hindi ko gusto. Nahihirapan ako mag-Tagalog. And anyway, I'm just joking na. Again po, we have our activity. It's actually a working break. Sir JM, thank you for that. This working break will be facilitated by, of course, our in person po of Ma'am Paula Briones. Ayan, Ma'am Pau, may kapag-polvo ni Ma'am Pau.
Yes, sir.
Ayan, Ma'am Pau.
Na-touch ng very, very light.
Nakapag-light.
Yes, just to reiterate po with our participants, as per our speaker, maraming salamat, sir, for sharing your insights on how to make a very effective storyboard. So as per our speaker po, Mr. Canlas of Faustino Sevilla High School, meron po tayong time to write a very short storyboard. So kahit picturean nyo lang po if you would like to write it on a piece of bond paper, and then later po we will send the drive where you will be uploading it. I think what we will do is per school na lang po yung storyboard para hindi po masyadong madami ang i-upload natin with our Google Drive. So you would just be assigning a representative per school to create one page or one bond paper na storyboard. As per our speaker po, if na catch up niyo po yung sinabi niya, box lang daw po yung storyboard. So parang ideas lang po yung ilalagay natin, or if you would like to paste a picture, yung parang ginawa ni Sir JN, yung mga shots, pwede rin po siya. And then lalagyan niyo lang po ng storyboard yung picture. Again, I repeat po, we just be choosing a representative per school para hindi po marami yung i-upload natin with our Google Drive later. Okay? So, isa-send po namin sa group chat natin with the TVL SHS Pampanga group chat yung drive. Okay? So, Sir Jeff, take it away. Thank you.
Again po, Ma'am Pau,
yes po.
How they can send or how they can comply po kitang activity in the
we will be sending a Google Drive link later po after the yung mga lunch break po natin siya isa-send para they could take time din later po.
I think, Ma'am Pam, for the convenience of everyone kasi some of our participants are asking about the particular things that they need to do for the activity. I think siguro, Ma'am Pau, we can have a written announcement na that will be posted.
Yes, po.
For their convenience. Ayan, ganyan natin sila mamahal.
Opo, abangan po natin sa group chat ating mga kapatid in the TVL group. So for now po, I think, Sir Jeff, are we ready with the next part of our program? Thank you,
yes,
Sir
Jeff. Yes, of
Jeff.
course. If we are ready, I think our speaker is much ready. And kung mayroon pang superlative sa match, yung mga participants natin ay doon sila ka-ready. So, I think our next speaker is ready, Sir Alzen. Sir Alzen po, tama ang ating next speaker?
Yes, sir. Yes po.
All right. So, all right. Thank you so much, Ma'am Pao. Of course, let's give him a very good introduction, no, to inform us in the introduction to apps or software that are used for basic video editing. Friends, I'll give you a competent speaker from Apalit Senior High School, Mr. Alzen Malonzo. Sir Alzen.
So to begin with,
Again, for his topic regarding to apps and software for basic video editing, Again, I give you our speaker for this morning, our second speaker in particular, Mr. Arzen Malonzo po. Sir Arzen,
Morning, Sir Jeff.
hello
Good
po Sir Arzen.
morning.
Morning.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Ready na kayo po, sir? Are you now ready?
Yes, sir. Let me just fix my background first.
Alright, so ayan po, while our speaker is preparing for his background and his presentation, again po, we have our activity po that we need to comply in order for us to get our certificate po for this activity, for this webinar po. Ne? You don't have to worry po if you did not get po the instruction. Later on po, we will be posting po the particular instruction po for the said activity or for the said requirement. I guess our speaker is now ready. Sir Alzen, welcome back to our live streaming. Sir Alzen. And please unmute your microphone, Sir Alzen. Maka-mute ya. And
Okay.
So-
Wait, sir. Share ko lang po yung screen ko.
sure. Siguro, sir, when we are taking for the preparation, you can shout out some comments here in my end, as what I can see, no? Indeed, the Sir JM delivered well admitted discussion. There are a lot of points here na showing to gratitude for the topics that they have heard to our speaker, which is Sir JM. And thank you so much, Sir JM. Nakamura po yata ng picture si Sir JM. Napakaraming mga pictures. Sana all. I think our next speaker is ready, Sir Artie.
Yes, Sir Jeff. Thank you very much.
So take it over, Sir Adsen.
Yes, so thank you din dun sa una nating nag-talk na si Sir JM Canlas because it is actually connected on our next topic. Okay, so to our division coordinator in EPP, TLE, TVL, IA, AA, and ICT, Sir Gary de la Cruz. To our EPP, TLE, ESP, EPS1, Ma'am Maria Carmen Evangelista. To our Kwatame Associates. To our TWG of this particular webinar or training. To our guest. To the senior high school TVL teachers. Good morning. Since nakapag-talk na po si Sir JM regarding po dun sa tinatawag nating story script writing and storyboard. Okay. So we will now go to our virtual training and video editing. So for this training, gusto ko munang malaman kung sino po yung mga teachers na meron ng YouTube channel. So please, can I have the comments? Paki-comment po dun sa ating live feed yung ating pong name, school, and then yung name po ng ating YouTube channel. Hintayin ko po sandali para makita ko. So yung mga meron na pong YouTube channel. Now, para po dun sa mga hindi pa naka-activate yung kanilang YouTube channel, can you please comment din po kung ano yung plan na magiging pangalan ng inyong YouTube channel. Yan, hintayin ko po muna yung mga comments, no? So, while waiting for your comments, so this webinar aims to develop the video editing skills of TVL teachers, provide relevant information about blogging and its possible uses in teaching and learning process through technology-based education, improve the teaching methods of teachers using technology in the new normal. So, this only means that this is really needed in this time of pandemic. So, in my presentation, you will see some application software that will be used in creating what we call vlogs or video lessons. O yan, may mga nakita na ako, no? So si Ma'am Christine Pagustan, shoutout po sa mga taga senior high school Inapalit, co-teacher ko po yan, si Ma'am Christine Pagustan. So charap, yan. Yan, ang aming teacher po ng tailoring and dressmaking. So waiting pa po ako sa mga ibang pangalan ng inyong YouTube channel. So last March 4, we were invited to watch DepEd Teaches episode 11. So our own ASDS, Dr. Melissa Sanchez, the topic is applying teaching strategies that develop 21st century skills and use of ICT in teaching and learning. So tamang-tama po ito, kaya nga nakuha ko to para ma-motivate tayo. So ang mismong ating ASDS ang nagsabi dito, and then ito yung na-quote ko dun sa talagang sinabi niya, no? So learning from technology or learning with technology. We all know that today our learners are technology-based. Okay? Sabi nga kanina ni Sir JM, mas gusto nila yung visual at saka yung appealing at merong connection sa kanila. So we have to do is our instructional technology must be equal to instructional design plus instructional development. And this is one way of our senior high school TVL teachers to be motivated and to be determined to create this instructional development using the instructional technology. So sabi nga ni Ma'am Melissa, dapat it is learning with technology. My topics are the following. Okay. Para po sa mga beginners at basic sa video editing, gagamitin natin yung pinakamadaling software. We will use PowerPoint in creating video lessons with audio and video. And then, of course, I will also show you on how to use a screen recording software, especially OCam software. Next is, I will be introducing basic editing using CyberLink Power Director 18 or version 18. So, meron po tayong para sa mga magsisimula pa lang na gumawa ng vlog at mag-i-edit, pwede pong PowerPoint. And then, makikita natin yung screen recording, paano makakatulong sa atin. And then, of course, the basic editing in CyberLink Power Director. I would like to say thank you to Sir Alvin Macapagal. Siya po yung kinuhanan ko ng mga software na kailangan ko. So, shout out din po sa mga taga-Apalit High School TVL teachers. So, let us start. If we will be using PowerPoint in creating our video, we will be needing the following. So number 1, PC or laptop with appropriate software and camera. Okay? Of course, yung PC natin, kung wala po yung camera, pwede naman tayong bumili ng mga USB device camera. It is also applicable na meron po tayong microphone or headphone for recording of audio. Or yung pong PC natin ay walang camera, di tayo makapag-provide, pwede natin gamitin yung ating mobile phone with camera. Okay? So yung specific software dyan, PowerPoint lang naman po yung gagamitin natin. And of course, our video recording na camera. So paano ba tayo gagawa ng video gamit ang PowerPoint? Number 1, of course, we have to prepare our PowerPoint slides and presentation. Yan, marami na akong nakitang mga YouTube channel, oh. Channel Lian Quiros. So, si Ma'am Lane, yan, taga-Apalit din to, no? So, and then marami pa po, mamaya ko nababasahin yung iba, no? So, lahat naman po tayo, nagpe-prepare tayo ng slides and PowerPoint. Number 2, remember to master or familiarize yourself on the lesson, on the content of each slide. So that is very important na alam natin yung content na nilalagay natin dun sa ating PowerPoint presentation. Next is we will be recording or magre-record tayo. So record a video of discussion per slide using mobile phone or laptop. So meaning po, kung gamit natin yung mobile phone, per slide po. No? So for example, slide 1, mamaya makikita nyo naman, i-record ko yung video using my phone and then ikakat ko po for slide 1. Then slide 2, slide 3 hanggang matapos kung ilang slide siya. And then remember to rename each video according to the slide number. Para po kapag yan ay tiniknan na natin, nilagay natin sa PowerPoint or sinave na natin sa laptop, hindi tayo malilito kung para sa ang slide yun at pakikinggan pa natin. Okay? Pero syempre, pwede naman pakinggan para ma-review nyo kung tama yung nasabi natin based dun sa slide natin. Number 4, we will save the recorded video of our device and then we will insert it on each slide. So mamaya meron akong demonstration on how are we going to insert it per slide. So yan, meron naman nakalagay on PPT, click insert the video and browse for the location of your video. And then always note, check to playback automatically. Number 6, double check the PowerPoint and video inserted. So of course, we have to double check kung tama yung slide, kung tama yung video na nilagay natin dun sa particular slide. And then after that, isa-save lang po natin siya as MPEG. Save nyo siya as PowerPoint and then save as natin as MPEG video para makagawa na po tayo ng tinatawag nating video created in PowerPoint. And of course, number 6, after saving the video, double check bago po natin yan i-share sa mga ating students or learners. So let me now show you the demonstration kung paano po natin gagawin yung una. So napakadali lang, no? We will only use PowerPoint. Let me just show you my another screen. Di-divide ko lang po yung screen ko. Okay. So here I have a prepared PowerPoint. So PowerPoint is only 5 slides because it's just for demonstration purposes. So ayan. So meron na po akong 5 slides regarding computer networks. Basically yung pong topology, no? So now on your side, of course, we will have different content based po sa specialization na hawak natin. Ito po, pwede natin gamitin to kung yung lesson natin, kailangan natin ay PowerPoint and then nakikita tayo ng mga learners. Sabi nga ni Sir JM kanina, pag nakikita tayo, mas natatandaan tayo, no? Later naman po is yung demonstration ng performance task or tinatawag nating mga activities, actual activities or skill-based activity. So dito, meron na po akong PowerPoint. Okay? Now, just to give you another additional info, paano ko po na-record ito? Okay? Again, meron po tayong several choices. Ako po, ginamit ko laptop. Inopen ko lang po yung camera ng laptop. Okay? And then, inopen ko sa kabilang side yung first slide ko, for example. And then, ni-record ko po yung camera. So, kinlik ko yung record video dun sa aking webcam. And then, nagsalita na po ako. Pagkatapos nun, in-stop ko. Pumunta po ako sa slide 2. Inopen ko uli yung aking camera. And then, ni-record ko uli yung video. Nakuha ko po yung video 2. And then, ni-rename ko na lang po sila. Okay? So, ni-rename ko yan 1, meaning sabihin dito sa slide 1. Ni-rename ko yan 2, it means dun sa slide 2. Then, ni-rename ko yan ng 3, it means for slide 3, and so on and so forth. Ngayon, it will really take time. Lalo na po kung our presentation is 36 slides. Di po ba? Of course, ganun po talaga sa paggawa ng video. Sabi ko nga po, hindi naman siya mahirap talagang gawin, kundi medyo time-consuming lang. But, if we are thinking of one DepEd, one Pampanga, if we are thinking of para sa bata, magagawa po natin. Okay, ako po pwede nyo pasyalan yung aking YouTube channel which is Sir Alshen. Yan, ma-share ko lang yung aking YouTube channel, no? Sir Alshen po. So may makikita kayong mga video tutorials doon sa animation, sa CSS, and then po yung sa immersion. So yan, ang daming mga YouTube channel, oh. Mekenina. Yan. O, ganito po ha. Kaya ako tinanong yan. Mamimigay po ako ng 2 winners. 50 pesos load, no? Para dun sa mga nag-reply, Sir Gilbert Datu, yung aking pong co-teacher, ang napakasipag ko pong ICT co-teacher sa senior high school. Sir Gilbert, pili ka po ng 2 magandang pangalan na YouTube channel. I-chat nyo po sa akin later para ma-loadan ko sila or GCash ng 50 pesos. Yan, pang-load lang po, no? Para may pan-text lang po tayo. So let's go back to our presentation. So ito na po yung aking video. So nakasave na yan. Kung saan ko din po sinave yung folder ng aking PowerPoint. So ano kasing gagawin natin? Sundan lang natin yung step. So sabi dun sa step, once na meron ka ng PowerPoint, nakapag-record ka na ng video, i-insert lang natin ito per slide. Okay, ito yung napakadali, no? Yan. So it means kahit po mababa ang specification ng computer natin or laptop natin at hindi tayo makapag-edit, hindi tayo makapag-install ng mga application software for video editing, ito po pwedeng-pwede natin siyang gamitin. Okay? So this is my PowerPoint. I will now only click Insert. Ito, no? So sa ating ribbon, Insert, and then hahanapin ko lang po yung video. So ito yung video natin. Again, PowerPoint, Slide 1, Insert, Video. Okay? After that, we will click Insert Video and then Video on my PC. Why po? Kasi po, sinave ko na sa PC ko. What if yung video nyo po nasa cellphone nyo kinuha? So, gagawin nyo po, i-connect nyo lang yung inyong cellphone and then isave nyo po yung mga video nyo dun sa computer or laptop na gamit ninyo. Okay? Para po hindi mawala ang link. Hindi po pwedeng habang nasa cellphone, dun nyo i-connect. I-save nyo po muna yung video. Okay? So, video on my PC. And then, eto na po sila. Now, kung wala pa po kayo dun sa folder, i-browse nyo po yung folder kung nasaan yung inyong mga video. So, since ito yung aking video 1, kiklik ko lang siya and then insert. Okay? So, I will only insert this. After that, pwede ko po siyang i-resize. This is the good thing about PowerPoint naman kasi, no? So, I'll be resizing my video and ilalagay ko po siya dito sa gilid. Yan. Okay? So, this is video number 1. After I inserted this, pupunta ako dapat dito po sa playback. Yan. So, this is very important. To go to playback, and then, hanapin po natin itong start. Ito, yung start. In start, we have to click the arrow down to get the choices which is pipiliin natin automatically. Ibig pong sabihin yan, pag pinilay natin yung slide, automatic magpe-play din po yung video. Hindi nyo na kailangan pang i-click. Okay? So let's just click automatically. So na-insert ko na po yung video number 1. Okay? So that is for the first slide. Gagawin ko po niyan, i-repeat ko lang yung process dun sa mga several slides ko. So, repeat lang natin yung process. Pupunta tayo ngayon sa slide number 2. For better experience po pala, mas maganda kung gamit nyo po ay laptop ngayon or computer. Kasi kung sa cellphone po tayo nanonood, pwede rin naman po, kaso medyo maliit yung screen na makikita nyo. Lalo na mamaya pag dinemo ko na po yung video editing. So, mas maganda po, kung may laptop kayo or computer, doon na po kayo manood ng ating live streaming via Facebook StreamYard po. Okay. Next is slide number 2. Again, babalik lang ako sa insert. Then, pupunta ako sa video. And then, I'll go to video on my PC and click number 2 because this is slide number 2. After that, resize my video and then put it right here. So kung saan ko po nilagay yung kanina, dun lang. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is, again, go to slide number 3. Dito muna pala tayo. Click this one, and then go to playback, and then click automatically. If you are using Office 2016, 2019, Office 365, halos ganito rin po yung magiging process ninyo. Okay? And then, we'll go to slide number 3. Again, insert, video on my PC. Number 3. Okay, after that, resize. Click and drag on the proper location. Let me just double check. Okay, after that, we go here. Slide number 4. So again, wait for slide number 3. Playback. I'm sorry, automatically. So we'll now go to slide number 4. Insert, video on my PC. Number 4. Select number 4, insert, resize. So it's just the same process for all the slides. And then, playback automatically. Let's now go to slide number 5. Insert, video on my PC. Number 5. Insert, resize, click and drag. So siguro naman po natandaan natin yung process because it's just a routine process from slide number 1 on how are we going to insert a video and then play it automatically. So let me just click automatically here. So kapag na-insert na po natin yung ating mga video dun sa PowerPoint, save muna natin yung PowerPoint. Yan. So ngayon PowerPoint pa lang ang nakasave. To save it in a video format, so pupunta lang po tayo sa File, Save As. So we go to Save As. And then, select the folder kung saan nyo po siya gustong ilagay. Ito na, so select the folder. After selecting the folder, so dito ko na lang siya ilalagay. So, click dito po sa file name. Of course, you can write your own file name. Halimbawa, networking 1, June 23, 2021. Okay, file name. And then, on the saved as type, don't forget to click this and then select MP4 or MPEG-4 video, or you can also select Windows Media Video. Ako po kasi yung ginagamit ko is MPEG-4. Now, the good thing about this, pag sinave natin siya, so save ko lang siya ha. So, sinelect ko na yung MP4 video and then networking June 1, and then I will go into click save. So, this will take time, pero sandali lang naman po siya. So, makikita nyo dito sa inyong bandang baba, sa inyong PowerPoint, is nagsisaving po siya. Okay? It is now saving a particular video. Ayan, nakikita nyo po dito. Creating video. So, all you have to do is wait. Tapos, pwede na nating i-preview yung ginawa po nating video. So, hintayin lang natin. Okay. So the good thing about this one is that you can already share this to your students, upload it in YouTube, put it on your drive, or pwede rin pong i-share nyo na sa Facebook or sa mga GC ninyo, no? So, waiting lang po tayo sa pag-format niya. Now, this is for video lessons with particular topic na ganito. Siyempre po, pagdating po sa mga performance tasks, performance activity, actual activity na skill-based, so hindi na ito yung gagamitin natin. Gagamitin na natin later yung tinatawag nating additional software which is CyberLink Power Director. So, sandali lang siya. Now, of course, the longer the slides or the longer your PowerPoint is, the longer the video inserted, medyo mas magte-take time po siya sa pag-save ng MP4. Yeah. So, saving na siya. So, while saving, I'm going to show you already the example po na ginawa ko dati. Okay, so ito siya. So, ito ay ginawa ko nung pinapractice ko po yan, paano ko i-demo sa inyo ng June 16. So, let me just play this video. Ayan, yan po yung sample natin na gawa po sa PowerPoint. So, this is a video na gawa sa PowerPoint. So, nakikita nyo, no, it's very easy lang po. Kaso po, syempre, magte-take time yan. Kagaya ng sabi nga ni Sir JM kanina, pinaplano yan bago gawin. Of course, you have to prepare your PowerPoint based sa module ninyo at based sa CG or MELCs. And of course, prepare yourself for the video. Pag-aralan natin yung PowerPoint. And then, magbi-video po tayo ng per slide. Ilalagay natin sa computer natin, i-rename natin, i-insert natin, play automatically, and then isi-save natin sila as video format. So, sa ganun po is makikita nyo na natapos natin yung ating pag-save ng ating video format. Okay? So, in my case, I actually use my laptop camera in recording. Again, if you don't have a laptop camera, pwede naman po tayong gumamit ng cellphone. And then, ita-transfer na lang natin dun sa ating computer or laptop yung mga recorded video natin. Okay? So, sige, hintayin natin to. While waiting for this one, let us continue our presentation. Sige po. Comment nga po tayo dun sa ating comment section kung sino na po ang nakagamit ng PowerPoint at kinonvert nila ito into video. Sige, pwede po. Please comment on our Facebook live streaming kung sino na po ang nakagamit niyan na ginamit nila ang PowerPoint to create a video format. Alam ko po marami na siguradong nakagamit niyan. So, double check ko lang kung ano. So, magre-read po siya. So next topic is what we called a screen recorder software application. Screen recorder software helps you record the video from your computer's screen. Screen recording software can be or can record the entirety or portions of your computer or mobile screen. So this is also very helpful because pwede rin po nating i-record yung kung ano yung ginagawa natin sa screen natin or even in our mobile phone. Yung mga mobile phone, Android po, meron ng built-in yan. I-search nyo lang yung screen recorder or screen recording, lilitaw na po yon, and then ibibigay na sa inyo yung pinaka-button niya kung gusto nyo nang mag-record. So once na nag-record po kayo doon, and then nag-browse kayo sa inyong cellphone at nag-browse po kayo sa cellphone nyo, tapos nag-talk kayo, nagsalita kayo, nare-record din po yun. So, audio, video. Audio po is yung audio sinasabi nyo and even yung audio ng inyong device. Okay? So, yun po yung screen recording. So, halimbawa po, nag-Gmeet po kayo sa mga klase nyo. Kaso, naka-cellphone lang kayo. ni-record nyo sa yung mismong Gmeet, ni-record nyo sa mismong Gmeet. Sa Gmeet po kasi, pag nire-record natin, ang lumilitaw lang doon is kung sino yung nagsasalita. Eh, hindi lumilitaw yung buong screen. So, if you want to have the whole screen, ang gagawin nyo po doon is i-record nyo po using your cellphone. Or, better yet, gamitin natin yung software na pang screen recording sa mga computer. So, the recording can include everything from your taps, cursor movement, typing a URL into your browser that will help you learn what to do and how to do it. Audio narration is also available and sometimes annotation is offered as part of tool package. Kaya nga po sabi ko kanina, napakaganda niya. Okay? Kasi yung buong screen natin tapos yung audio natin, pwede rin po nating mai-record. The software that we're going to use is very light, easy, powerful, and yet it's free. Yan, free lang po siya, no? So, napakadami pong available na screen recorder app. Nasa inyo po kung anong gagamitin ninyo. Okay, ako po ini-introduce ko lang sa inyo yung mga tested app ko na para sa akin, dahil ginagamit ko na sila, okay sila para sa akin. So, ito po yung nirecommend ko rin sa mga co-teachers ko. Pero yan ay nirecommend lang po sa akin ni Sir Alvin, ang partner ko sa paggawa ng module sa animation at sa .NET. Okay? And then meron din po ang sarili ang Cyberlink and a lot of screen recording. Even yung OBS pwede natin gamitin. Okay? The good thing about OCam, madali po siyang i-download. Okay? Free lang siya. And then, the recommended specs, meaning even your computer or device has this particular minimum specs, kaya po niyang i-run yung recording screen, which is 2.5 Pentium 4. Sa atin po siguro wala na may Pentium 4 ngayon. Puro quad-core na ang mga hawak natin. Imagine the memory is 1 gig. Today, pag sinabing 2 gig, mababa pa yung memory mo. And then, ito yung mga iba pang details. We have the video card, OS, and then it's free. Okay? You can download it. Ayan po yung link sa baba. Or, magbibigay po ako ng link mamaya para magbibigay ako ng Google Drive link para ma-download nyo rin siya. So, OCam is easy and convenient screen recorder. Main product of OCam or OSOF is powerful video recording program that can record videos or play in monitor in your screen. So, it is easy and convenient. Okay? Why po? Mamaya makikita nyo sa demo. Sabi dyan, meron siyang start and stop recording just by one click. Screen capture just by one click. Pause and run just by one click. Sizing po yan, pero di ko na pinalitan ng spelling dahil galing po sa kanilang website yan. Sizing by dragging the mouse. Moving record area by dragging the mouse. So these are the features of this OCam software. Auto-saving when recording stop. Various codecs, convenient settings, searching recording area code. Meaning po niyan, meron tayong option kung alin lang yung gusto nating i-record ng part ng screen natin. Then kung gusto natin aling audio ba, yung audio ba ng system natin, audio ba ng microphone, or both. Okay? Easy settings for watermarking, convenient hotkey. Okay, so let us see yung OCam. Okay, so I already have the OCam. So sinearch ko lang siya, pero nasa desktop naman siya. Ito po yung ginagamit ko sa ibang video vlogs ko po na available dun sa aking channel. Yan. So, nandito siya sa aking... so, kaklik ko lang to. Yan. So, dito sa ating OCam, meron tayong menu. So, yung menu po, ito yung papalitan natin yung specific settings na gusto natin. Okay? So, meron siyang frames per second, 30. Ibig sabihin yan, high frequency na. No? Yung mga movies na napapanood natin, yung kanilang frame rate. Yan yun. Sa mga nagtuturo ng animation at mahilig sa graphics, alam na yung ibig ko sabihin. Tsaka yung mga nag-i-edit ng mga videos. Meron siyang pang-game. Okay. And then, meron siyang screen. Mamaya papakita ko naman yung screen niya. Then, recording area. Okay, kung saan siya mara-record. So, cancel this one. And then meron tayong screen recording. Screen recording, meron tayong record, capture, so para itong print screen, and then size. So itong size, kung mapapansin nyo, yan po yung magiging size ng inyong i-record na window. Halimbawa, pag pinili ko po ito, yan, nakikita nyo to, itong color green na to. This color green, meaning, this is the area na i-record niya once na kinlik ko yung record. Okay? So meaning, kung may pinapanood lang kayo na seminar or webinar na nakaganyan lang yung screen, ayaw nyo ng full screen, so pwede po yan. Okay? So, pwede tayo mag-resize. Pwedeng 60 by 40, 640 by 480. Okay? Ako, madalas po, ginagamit ko full screen. Pero sometimes, nagko-customize din po ako. Okay? And then, ito po, pag kinlik natin yung open, itong open kung saan nire-record yung mga nire-record natin dito. Direct dun sa folder or location. Codecs, wag na po niyong papalitan yan kung hindi naman tayo highly technical. And then sound. So sound, makikita niyo po nakaka-check yung record system audio. Meaning kapag kinlik ko yung record, system audio, ire-record niya. And then, nakaselect din po yung microphone, meaning even yung sa microphone. Okay? Ngayon, kung nilagay ko dito, do not record microphone, ang i-record lang niya is yung system audio. This is the good thing about this one. What if ayaw mo mag-screen record, gusto mo audio lang? Punta ka lang sa audio. Ayan. Tapos, dito, piliin mo kung alin. System ba, microphone, or both. And then, click record. Okay? So, this is one example of the screen recording. So, tingnan natin, no? Halimbawa, ang i-record ko, yan, ito lang screen na to. Ito, itong part na to. So, once I click record, ang maganda pa dito, ipinapakita niya yung space or yung capacity kung ilang gig na, ilang MB yung nire-record mo. At kung ilang seconds na siya or minutes. So, record natin. Click record. Ayan, makikita nyo. Ang nakalagay dyan, ayan, no? So, it's now recording. So, alin ang nire-record niya? Ito, plus the audio na ginagawa. So, kapag full screen nyo yan, it will record your full screen. Okay? So, once I click, pwede siyang i-pause, tapos continue, stop para makat na yung recording. So, stop na natin. This is only for demonstration purposes. So, once kinlik ko yung stop, pwede ko na ngayon i-open. Okay? So, pag in-open ko to, directly, dinala niya ako dun sa ni-record ko today. Ito yon. So, the item type is MP4 file. The size is 1.1 MB. The length is 29 seconds. And then, yan po yung ibang recordings ko. Napakadami, no? Pag gumagawa kasi ako ng mga vlogs or video tutorial. So, once na in-open natin to, so let's try it on VLC. Ayan, ito na yon. Okay, so nakita po natin, no, yung tinatawag nating OCam screen recording. Again, kahit po ang Windows, meron siyang built-in screen recording. Kaso para sa akin, hindi po siya friendly user. So ako, ginagamit ko is yung OCam. Since nirecommend ito ng aking kumpare na si Sir Alvin, maganda naman po siya at yan na yung ginagamit ko sa mga screen recordings ko po. Okay? So that is our software. Check ko lang yung mga nag-comment. So, kanina tinatanong ko kung sino na po yung mga gumamit ng mga PowerPoint, video, mga screen recordings. Okay? Yan. So, tinignan ko lang po, ano. Yan, ang daming mga YouTube channel, oh. So, very good yata itong mga senior high school TVL teachers. So, close ko na po itong aking screen recording. So let's continue our video. So medyo madami po akong screen na pinapakita kasi nga yung sa akin po meron siyang demonstration, may editing, how to use the software. Kaya po medyo madami. For video editing, the basic knowledge po that will be performed later with demonstration are actually basic. But you can actually create already your video. Number one is how are we going to import media. When we said po media in video editing, these are the video, images, MP3, all other elements po na gusto nating ilagay doon, we call them media. Okay? And then number two, being familiar with the interface of the editing software. Of course, before you can use an editing software, you have to be very familiar with the interface. Kailangan alam natin yung mga parts. Alam natin kung saan ilalagay. Alam natin ang tawag dito. Alam natin yung tawag dito sa side dito. So mamaya, makikita naman po natin yon. You will be familiarizing yourself on the interface. And then of course, we have the basic trimming, cutting, splitting clips. This only means na meron po tayong sometimes, syempre, video. Halimbawa, sabi ng nagbibideo sa'yo, 3, 2, 1, action. But actually, yung 1, nakuha dun sa recording. So we need to cut that. We need to trim it. Or pwede natin sinasabing splitting clips. Okay? Letter D is working with video speed and sound decibel. So meron tayong minsan mga clips na medyo maingay ang background, merong minsan hindi naman kailangan, or for example, dalawang video yung in-include natin on the same time. So meaning yung isa dapat naka-mute, yung isa dapat malakas ang sounds, or gusto nating maglagay ng background sounds, dapat mahina lang yon, malakas dapat yung audio nung nagsasalita, so pwede nating paglaruan yon. Yung video speed naman, ito yung gusto nyong bilisan yung speed, okay? E is selecting the right format in rendering. When we said rendering in video, it is actually creating the MP4 or the video format. Ako po kasi MP4 lagi. Pwede naman pong AVI, pwedeng media player format, or any other format. Pero ako, since nasanay na ako na MP4 at okay naman yung quality, yun yung ginagamit ko. So pag sinabi nating rendering, it is actually finalizing our video into video format. Okay, so tingnan ko lang yung mga chat dito, no, para makita. Yun, ang dami na palang gumamit, no? Sa shoutout ko lang yung mga ibang gumamit na ng PowerPoint. Uy, tamang-tama si Ma'am Jenny Feliciano. Ako po para sa COT. You see, it's very useful, no? Si Sir Aris, isa sa mga EIM teachers ng senior high school na masipag. I use it on my COT1 and COT2. Si Ma'am Sonia, ako po, sabi niya. Si Sir Alvin, ako po sir, ginamit ko sa paggawa ng movie. Si kumpare kong Alvin, no? Yan, napakadami po. Hindi ko na po masasabi yung iba. No? So thank you very much po for replying. At least po ngayon, alam ko po na ginamit nyo na. At least yung iba pong hindi pa nakagamit ng PowerPoint in creating video, yan, sana po naka-add yung topic na iyon at magagamit ninyo. And of course, for those who would like to have video naman na maganda, ito na po yung video editing. Okay? Kahit pang beginner lang po, pwede na natin gamitin to. Tandaan nyo po yung dinemo ko po dito is for vlogging. It's not for film making. Iba po kasi ang video editing pag film making. At iba rin po pag sabihin na nating teleskwela or television-based instruction. Yung sa atin po, more on pang TVL talaga yung dinemo ko dito. Okay. Power Director 18. So sabi dyan, Power Director is a powerful desktop software meant for professional editing, but it can be used by beginner. Cyberlink Power Director is one of the best consumer editing software app for Windows. This version carefully calibrates features that will add functionality and convenience for all classes of users. Meaning po tayo, kasama tayo doon sa mga sinatabi nating first level user. Yung mga gumagamit po ng sa teleskwela, mga second level. Tapos po yung mga expert, yung mga nasa filmmaking na. So tayo, pwede natin gamitin yan. So sabi nga dyan, we have to be very familiar with the interface and the features of the software. So bakit po natin napili din ang Power Director 18? Number 1 po, madali siyang gamitin para sa akin at sana po para sa ating lahat. Number 2 po, hindi ganun kataas yung kanyang required specification sa computer natin. Kagaya lang po siya ng OCAM, tumaas lang ito ng konti. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, our OS is MS Windows. Windows 10 tayo karamihan ngayon. Tapos, bukas po is the premiere of Windows 11. Pero meron na pong leak version ng Windows 11. Welcome to the world, Windows 11. Tayo po ngayon ay Windows 10. The memory is 2 gig or above. Then, hard drive is 1 gig para po ma-install natin. Minimum processor is Pentium 4. Nako, kakaramihan ng gamit natin ngayon, hindi na Pentium 4. No? Dual core, quad core na po. So, pwede po nating i-install yung Cyberlink Power Director. Sir, saan po kami kukuha ng installer? Meron mamayang link. So, abangan nyo na lang po yun. Before editing in Cyberlink Power Director, here are only some tips po that I would like to share with you. And then, pwede naman pong mag-add kayo dyan. Kasi ito, tips ko lang po ito sa aming paggawa ng video. Okay? Number 1, of course, what is my main topic and objective of the video? Then, number 2, meron ba itong module? Kinuha ko ba ito online? Okay? What is my reference? Number 3, do I have the tools, equipment, materials to be used in this video? Number 4, prepare the place. Okay? Number 5, prepare notes, cue card if necessary. Kasi kung hindi po natin kabisado, for example, no, ako, nag-demo ako for example ng how to crimping of network cable. Hindi ko siya kabisado. Pero kabisado ko naman po. No? So, gagawin ko, dapat meron akong mga cue card. Okay? Or notes. And then, ask for assistance if needed. Why? Kasi po baka kailangan nyo ng close-up camera dun sa ginagawa, close-up shot dun sa ginagawa nyo. Gaya nga sabi ni Sir GM kanina, yung close-up na yon is para makita yung details. Diba? Kailangan natin. So, kailangan natin ng extra person na katulong natin. And I am very lucky, may kasama ako sa ICT na si Sir Gilbert na siya yung nag-video na isa. Ginamit po namin 2 camera. The camera of my laptop na ginagamit ko, and then po yung cellphone niya, pinag-video niya. Okay, so ask for assistance. That is before recording. During recording, these are some of the tips lang na maibibigay ko po na ginagamit ko. No? Number 1, speak clearly if audio recording is a must. We have to speak clearly and of course, yung module po ng voice natin dapat maganda. Number 2, check the video recordings. Nagre-record ba or hindi? Baka kasi hindi mo pala na-click, no? Okay? Number 3, if possible, use 2 to 3 recording equipment. Hindi lang po isa, no? Number 4, repeat other scenes if necessary. May mali kang nasabi, may ano, you can actually take 2. That is the good thing about video recording. Meron siyang take 2. Unlike po kapag live performance or tinatawag natin siyang on the spot talaga, diba? Wala tayong repeat other scenes, pero dito meron. After recording, so meron na tayong before, during, now, after. Save the video recordings. Provide backup. Okay? Save nyo na po agad. Tapos mas maganda, mag-backup na kayo. Okay? Number 2, check video recording if they complied with the needed content or standard na alam nyo na gusto nyong makuha dun sa video ninyo. Sabi nga, na-force nyo na kung paano nyo gagawin yung video, paano nyo i-edit. So, dapat ma-check nyo yung video clips nyo kung kumpleto ba kasi baka may kulang. Okay? After nyo i-record yan, titignan nyo muna. Then, number 3, rename the video recordings according to the sequence. So, ako po, ganun din ang ginawa ko. Okay? So, yung recordings ko, ang ginawa ko is nirename ko sila based dun sa pagkakasunod-sunod nila. And then number 4, prepare all things needed for video editing. So kapag nagawa nyo na yon, ready na tayo for video editing. Bago po i-share ni Sir Jerome yung aking for video editing, Pakita ko lang po yung mga ni-ready ko na, no, na aking mga clips. Ito po yung sinasabi ko na dapat naka-ready na yung ating mga video recordings. Okay. Kaya siguro, so let us watch the... I-stop ko po muna yung sharing ko because ipapaplay ko na lang po kay Sir Jerome yung aking video editing. Step by step po siya, so panoorin po natin mabuti para makita po natin yung ating step by step procedure on how are we going to edit the video. So I hope po mag-enjoy kayo dun sa panonood ng ating video demonstration. Okay. Sir Jerome, paki-play po yung ating video. So to begin with, our video editing software, which is CyberLink Power Director 18 or version 18. So we have here on my desktop, CyberLink Power Director 18. So naka-install na siya. So double-click lang natin. And then we have this particular section. Okay? So we have the 16:19 resolution, which is normally po yung gagamitin natin kung tayo ay mag-edit ng video ng video lesson. Especially may upload dito sa YouTube, para nalagay natin sa Facebook. 4x3, 3x16 meron na, level 1. Put the clear about image. At pinagamitin natin kaya nandito yung kailangan natin ay mag-edit ng Sir Jeff, may echo yata yung video na. Sir Jeff, naka-mute ka, Sir Jeff.
There you go. So sorry for that. So as I've said, sir, while we are waiting for our tech to fix the echoing, some of your thoughts po regarding your comments.
Their competence and engage them in professional networks in which the members have the same
video playback. Hindi naman po natin magagamit lahat yan kasi this is just the introduction para matutunan natin yung basic editing. Usually po yung sinasabi nga natin kanina, yung trimming, cutting of videos, merging of videos, and then yung pong pagpapalit ng kanyang mga tinatawag nating level ng sounds, speed ng video, at yung pagle-layer natin. Okay? So ito yung ating menu bar. And then dito sa baba, so ito yung sa ibang ang tawag dito ribbon, no? So here we have what we call the capture. So pag pinindot po natin yung capture or click natin siya, we're going to see the options na saan yung pag-capture mismo nung ating nakakonect na mga camera. Okay? Yan. So capture. So hindi naman natin yan masyadong gagamitin, no? We have the edit. So dito tayo laging mag-edit at mag-format at maglalagay ng mga tinatawag nating media files na tinatawag natin. Produce. So later, makikita natin yung produce or sometimes we call it as rendering or yung finalizing and then creating this. So dito tayo gagamit, no? Hindi tayo dito sa creating this. And of course, in this side, ito yung mga options na pwede nating gamitin dito sa CyberLink Power Director. Una, itong media room. So, kapag nakaklik po yung edit and then nasa media room tayo, all the media content na i-import po natin, makikita natin dito sa tinatawag nating media room. And then we have this video overlay. Yan. So, ganun din siya, no, mga ina-add natin. Okay, marami yan available dito. Meron tayong, this is the particle room. So, again, additional effects dun sa mga video natin. We have text. Siyempre, ito gagamitin natin when we put title, we put captions, or anything na gusto nating sabihin. Halimbawa po, pangalan. So, pwede natin i-click ito. So, we have several options. Iilan lang ang mapapakita natin mamaya because of our limited time. And then, of course, we have this one, the sporty. And then, the audio mixing, hindi pa rin natin gagamitin yan. Kung makikita nyo, no, to nakikita nyo na dati sa PowerPoint. Yan. Okay, so mga transition effects kasi yan. And then, itong mga tinatawag nating voice-over recording. Okay, so if we will not be using those some options dito sa gilid, usually, ang gagamitin natin dyan, una, itong media room, dahil nga mag-i-edit tayo, and then itong text. Okay? So, itong ating title room or para makapag-add tayo ng text. Dito sa corner naman dito, sa ating kabilang side, is the preview. Okay? So, dito, we can preview by clip, we can preview by movie. And then, on this side, or dun sa baba, so dito naman po sa baba ng ating software is our timeline. Timeline, and then our options na kung saan ida-drag and drop natin yung mga nasa media room natin, and then pwede na tayong mag-edit ng ating video. So dito sa number 1, makikita nyo tong icon na to. So mga pwede nating ilagay dito ay mga images, video, okay? So pwede nating ilagay dito sa 1 dito. Okay, dito sa una. Then meron siyang nakalagay na lock and check. Ibig sabihin po ng check, since siya, kapag naman nilock din natin, ibig sabihin nun, nakalock, hindi natin pwedeng i-modify. Okay, so yung check para since siya, yung nakalock naman, para nakalock yung particular layer na yon. And then doon sa number 1, pwede rin tayo maglagay ng, may symbol dito ng sound. Ibig sabihin audio, yung mga ilalagay natin dito. So pwede siyang maglagay tayo ng mga MP3, mga ganon. Okay, video recordings, what we call audio recording. So pwede natin ilagay. Video recording dito sa una. And then, itong pangatlo ay yung mga effects. Plus, meron din po tayong microphone dito and other options. So titignan natin mamaya. Malalaman nyo naman paano gamitin yan. Sa ngayon, nagiging familiar lang tayo dito sa ating interface. So kung makikita yung interface natin, nakatitle siya na New Untitled Project. So, gagawin natin dyan, mamaya magsisave tayo ng project. Okay? So, para makapag-edit tayo, of course, kailangan naka-ready na yung mga gusto nating isama dun sa tinatawag nating vlog or dun sa tatawagin nating video natin. So, sa ngayon, ako, meron na akong naka-ready na nakalagay dito sa aking desktop and then crimping. So, together with my partner, Sir Gilbert Datu, sa Senior High School in Napali. Thank you very much, Sir Gilbert. So, una, nag-prepare kami, kagaya ng sabi ko kanina, di ba? Bago tayo mag-video, mag-prepare muna tayo. Then, kapag naka-prepare na tayo, kailangan na nating gawin yung step-by-step procedure nung gusto nating i-demo or din sa video natin. So, nasa content naman ng video natin gusto yan. Mamaya, papakita kayo mga other sample na video na naka-upload na. Here, I already prepared yung mga video taken. And then, nirename ko na sila kung paano sila magkakasunod-sunod dun sa video na i-edit ko. So, nilagay ko na yung number 1, number 2, and then hanggang number 12 sila. Okay? And, of course, so I have an additional, another 2 video. Now, here, mag-a-add tayo ng isa para naman makita ninyo yung green screen. So, yung introduction ko, papalitan ko ng green screen and then i-edit ko siya kung paano tatanggalin yung green screen. Okay? So, after that, meron din ako mga naka-ready na ng mga pictures. So, yung pictures na to, pwedeng dinownload na natin from the internet, pwedeng kinuha natin from our modules, and then kinonvert ko lang sila into picture. Bawa, itong main background ko na to, ginawa ko lang siya sa PowerPoint and then sinibas ko lang siya na image because siya yung gagamitin ko dun sa introduction. So, naka-ready na yung mga element natin. Okay? Ayan, so naka-ready na sila. So, gagawin ko ngayon, this media, ang mga ni-ready ko na to na merong video format, merong image, baka sa inyo possible na meron kayong another background music. So, pwede na natin ngayong lagay dun sa ating project na ginagawa. Ito yon. So, to put them in our project, we're going to click File, and then Import. File, Import, Media Files. So, when we said Media Folder, yung buong folder, ilalagay natin yung mga nandun na media files. So, para makapag-select lang ako, I will click Media Files. Okay? And then, I will go to Desktop, because nasa desktop po yung sa akin, under the folder Crimping, kukunin ko po lahat itong video na nandito. Okay? So, I just have to select them all. So, pwede ko namang i-click yung first one, then click ko yung shift, click ko yung dulo para selected po lahat. Okay? And then, I will open them. Pag in-open ko po sila, maglo-load na sila sa ating Media Room, nasa Edit Mode. Media Room, Edit Mode. Okay. So, yun yung kagandahan ng nirename ko na sila. Nilagyan ko na ng number 1, number 2, para alam ko mamaya kung alin yung ilalagay ko na dito sa aking timeline at mga layer. Okay? At pakitandaan po, kung meron tayong 1 dito, mga elements na pwede natin ilagay na media, meron ding number 2. So, pwede nating pagpatungin yung dalawang video tsaka picture or image, pwede yon. Kapag nilagyan na natin yung number 2, automatic po magkakaroon niya ng number 3. So, you can add as many as element as kaya nung software na ginagamit natin. Okay, after that, I will now put the images kasi hiniwalay ko sila ng folder. So, File, Import, Media Files. Ito po yung mga images na gagamitin ko. So, I will only click one and then Control-A para select all. After that, open. They will load again dito. So, now, to formally start your editing, syempre, dapat po alam nyo na yung concept or alam nyo na kung paano mag-run yung inyong video. So, yung sa akin, I will be putting first, yung naisip kong background kanina na ilalagay ko. Ito siya. So, my main background. I'll put it here. Click and drag lang po. So, kunin lang natin dito and then i-drag lang natin dun sa ating timeline. Then, I will adjust it kung ilang ano. Yan. Pwede po natin i-adjust ha. Tatapat lang natin yung ating mouse. And then, pag nakita natin yung double arrow, pwede natin siyang i-click and drag. Ito naman po, ito yung tinatawag nating playhead. Okay? So, pwede nating i-move yan. Then, makikita nyo, yung nilagay natin, napunta na siya dito sa free view. Okay? Next is ilalagay ko yung aking introduction. So, my introduction is ito. Sabi ko kanina, green screen na yung introduction. So, I will click this one, my introduction, and then I will drag it on this number 2. Dito po sa icon na to. So, click and drag. As you can see, when I drag this green screen intro, automatically, nagkaroon din siya ng number 2 na audio. Meaning, the video clip has an audio. Pwede rin po natin kontrolin yung audio niyan. We can mute it, o kaya pwede natin hinaan ng konti yung boses. Okay, pwede po yon. And then, automatically, lumitaw din yung number 3. So, yung video ko na to, kung gaano siya kahaba, so nakalagay na dito yan sa timeline. So, pwede natin i-zoom yan by clicking this plus sign. Pwede natin yan zoom by clicking minus or drag. Dadrag lang natin itong below. Now, tignan muna natin kung ano yung sinasabi ko dito.
Welcome and good morning, Computer Systems Servicing learners or students of senior high school in Apali. In today's video tutorial, we are going to focus on creating your own network.
And so, yun yung pinaka-intro natin. Now, since dalawa yan, yung image dito na picture is hindi naman lumilitaw dahil yung layer number 2, tinatakpan niya. So, gagawin natin ngayon, gusto ko kasi makita yung image at tatanggalin ko tong green screen. Although hindi po siya perfect na green. Okay? So, it will be easier for us to remove yung green screen kung talagang kulay green siya. Ito kasi blackboard po yung ginamit namin. So, may mga kulay puti na siya. Okay? Now, to do that, pwede po nating i-double click itong video na to. Double click ko lang siya. So, this is the faster way. And then, nakikita po natin dito sa properties, we will now focus on chroma key. So, here is my chroma key. Chroma key lets us select one particular color and then pwede po natin siyang matanggal. Okay, so ganito yung ginagawa ng mga nasa tinatawag nating nag-e-edit dun sa ating television-based instruction, no? Yung TBBI po natin. So we will click chroma. So naka-check na yung chroma key and then I have to click my picker or eyedropper. So once I click eyedropper, and then pupunta ako kung ano yung gusto kong maging mawala or chroma key. Okay? So I will click this one. So kung napansin nyo, nakikita na natin yung image na nasa likod. Okay? But dahil hindi purely green screen yung nagamit ko, may natitira pa dito. So don't worry about that. Pwede pa tayong mag-color range. So once na in-adjust ko yung color range, mababawasan pa yan. Ayan. However, meron pa rin natitira dito sa kabila, meaning hindi totally talagang green or pare-pareho yung color. So I can now add new key or new chroma key. So kapag click ko yung add, once I click add, I have the same option on the first chroma key. So I will click again my eyedropper to select the color to remove. Okay, once I click this one, na-remove na yung konting color doon. Now, I will now adjust my range. Iyon. So, as you can see now, yan. So, the green screen is already removed. Now, kung okay na sa inyo yan, we just have to click OK. So, pansamantala, okay na muna yan. Let's click OK. Now, my picture or my video must be located here. Banda dito ko siya ilalagay kasi dito ko naman ilalagay yung iba pang images na gusto kong ipakita na straight through cabling. So, all I have to do is click this one. Click natin ito, yung video, number 2. And then, i-adjust ko lang siya dito sa kabila. Yan. After that, I can also resize it. So this is now my video. So as you can see, this is my first layer. Nasa ilalim siya. And then my second layer, which is the video na nagsasalita ako. So let us now click the preview. So once we click movie, and then I'll go back to 0, then I click play.
Go. Welcome and good morning, Computer Systems Servicing learners or students of senior high school in
Now,
Apal.
hindi lang siya
In
perfectly
today's video
na
tutorial,
kasi nga,
we are
hindi
going to
totally
focus
green
on
yung ginamit namin. So
creating
kung totally
your
green yung
own
ginamit natin
network
screen, mas
cable.
madali siya. Yan. Since doon, sinabi ko yung straight through. So I can go back here. Okay. And then, kukunin ko yung image ko na ni-ready na straight through. So, example is this one. And then, I will click and drag it again in this number 3 line. So, click and drag ko lang siya dito. And then, bibitawan ko lang siya dito. Okay. So, limitaw na siya. Then, I can now resize this one. And then, put it here. Yan. Now, I have my introduction. Now, all I have to do is, pagpantayin yung line nitong tatlo, so click ko lang to, I'll move it here. Yan. And then, ito naman, click ko to. Then, kung gusto ko naman ipakita yung another one, which is yung A, so ito siya, another straight through. So, lalagay ko lang to dito. Ayan. So then I will adjust this one. Okay, let me just adjust this one hanggang dun sa picture na yon. Then let me just adjust this one. Okay. Then I'll move this one here. Now, if you want to put some transition effect, pwede po. Okay? Example, we wanted to put transition effect between these two. So I'll go to click transition room. Yan. So after that, paano ba yung transition na gusto ko doon? So I can choose this one, parang white clock. So click lang, and then drag it in between of them. So then I will resize this one. So tignan po natin yung ginawa ko doon. No? So here it is. So once we play it, movie, then play.
Crossover cable. In a straight-through cable, alam na natin kung saan siya ginagamit dahil nakita ninyo sa module na created ng ating partner na si Sir Gilbert Datu. And then we have the crossover cable. In today's video, we will start with the straight-through cable.
Okay. So we already inserted our media files, put them on our timeline and on our video editing. We removed the green screen by using the chroma key, and then we inserted pictures with what we called transition effect. So while we are doing this project, you can now save this one. So save muna natin para hindi mawala yung ginagawa natin. So save project, save your project kung saan po nakasave yung ating mga media na ginamit. Kung saan nakasave yung mga video, yung mga pictures, the same folder po. Okay, so lalagay lang natin dito. So demo editing. And then I will put the date, June 23, 2021. Save. So once we already saved this one, we can still edit this one because hindi pa naman siya naka-render. So let us now continue our video editing. We will go back to our media room. Here in our media room, I have the number one, okay, the number one video, which is actually yung umpisa po ng ating demonstration dun sa crimping or dun sa cable splicing. And I also have the whole video recorded on Gmeet. Okay? So to do that, I will put the whole video recorded on Gmeet in this first layer. Now, since I don't need the first part of this one, because I was talking actually to my partner, Sir Gilbert, no, for the video. So I can check it here kung ito na yung gusto kong part. Sagay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, boss. Yan. Okay.
Good day, senior high school.
Yan. Since yun yung gusto kong part, pwede ko pong ibalik doon by moving playhead. Yan. Done. This one. So this is the start of good day. Okay? Now, to do that, good day, kailangan kong i-remove itong first part ng video na ito. To remove the first part of the video, all I just have to do is right-click right over here. So puputulin ko yon, or we call it cut. Or dito, gagawin ko is split ko muna siya bago ko siya i-remove. So I have to right-click, and then I will go to split. Okay? Once I click split, mapapansin nyo po, yung video po is cut into 2. So, in-split na niya. Meaning, hiniwalay na itong media na to dito sa start ng ating video. So, gagawin ko lang dito is to remove this one. So, I can now right-click this one and then remove and fill the gap. Kapag po remove and leave the gap, once I remove that video, nandun pa rin po yung gap between the first and then the second na dinudugtong ko na video. So to do that, na hindi po siya magkaroon ng tinatawag nating gap, i-click natin itong remove and fill gap. So once I click this one, napansin niyo po, gumalaw yung video ko papunta kung saan yung ending nung first media na in-insert natin. So once we play this one, giging ganito na po siya. So wait lang ha. Let me preview it to you. Movie and then click play.
The straight through cable. Good day, senior high school students. For this video tutorial, we are going to create our own network cable or yung tinatawag nating LAN cable.
So that is our introduction.
So this is part of our module in grade 11. So dito sa ating week number 4 and week number 5. So as you have already known, meron tayong dalawang standard na T568A and T568B. So nandito sa side.
So you can see, on my video, I said nandito sa side natin, but wala pa pong nag-a-appear doon. So ang gagawin natin, ito kasi yung finorsi ko na siya kung gagawin ko. So I will click now yung aking B. So ilalagay ko siya doon. Sasakto ko dito. So click lang, then post lang natin pag nandun na. Yan. So since I post it, I will now click and drag this B right here. Yun, lumitaw siya. Then resize lang natin dito sa preview. So, isasakto ko lang siya dun sa aking arm. So, ganyan lang po yung tinatawag nating yung proper splicing and then proper moving of our media on our video. So, resize lang natin ng konti. Okay. After that, so, pwede nating habaan to. Just put your mouse and then pag nakita na yung double arrow, drag. So, mamaya pwede naman nating putulin yan. Yan. After that, let us click the preview. So, sa video editing po, konting patience lang po, paulit-ulit kasi tinatiming po natin yung mga media na gusto natin dun sa ating video. So, just click this one.
Ng T568A, ito.
Yun. So, T568A. So, I'm going now to click T568A and then drag it here. Yan. And then, susukat ko po dun sa B. So, meron na tayong T568A and T568B. Let us now click T568A and then resize it and then put it on the other side. Okay, so we have T568A and T568B. Now, if we want to put, maglalagay po kasi ako dyan ng additional information na straight through yung gagawin ko. This is the one, straight through cable. So I can now click and drag this one on number 4 para lang makita nyo na working yung number 4. So let us click this one and then put it on number 4 here. Yeah. Now, let us adjust it downwards. And then, we can adjust kung ilang seconds po siya. So, let us click preview. And movie, and then play.
Ng T568A, ito siya. And then T568B. So, ang gagawin natin ngayon is a straight cable using T568B. So, anong mga kailangan nating tools, materials, and equipment? Una, kailangan natin ng LAN cable.
Yon. So we have, what I said is, kailangan natin ng LAN cable. So now, if you want to insert text here, para yung audience po natin, yung learners, makita nila yung pangalan ng LAN cable. So we can now go to text. Okay? And then we can put a default title or pwede po tayong pumili dito. So since simple lang naman yung text na gusto ko, I'll just click title and then drag it on the timeline. So, drag ko lang po, pwede na siya dito sa title. here. Then I'll put it here. Yan. Then as you can see, the title is here. Tapos nandito po siya sa timeline. So pwede po nating palitan yung text. So pwede rin po ditong double click. And then let us replace the title. So I said LAN cable. So we can actually edit this one. Change the color. So let us put red. And then font size, let's just put about 30. Yan. So LAN cable. So lagyan ko lang siyang slash UTP. UTP cable. So, lagay ko lang siya dito sa taas. Yon. Para pag sinabi ko pong LAN cable, so lilitaw yung ating text. Okay. So I click OK. So we inserted text. So tignan natin yung preview natin. So ganyan po siya. Paulit-ulit ha. Once na may inedit kayo, pe-play nyo po ulit para makita nyo kung tama yung kanyang timing.
Una, kailangan natin ng LAN cable. Ito, ang gamit natin ngayon ay category 6E na cable. So, pwede yung category 5, 5E, category 6, and category 6E. Or category 6. Then, meron tayong RJ45.
Yun, RJ45. So, we will now go back there.
Or category 6. Then, meron tayong RJ45.
So, RJ45. So, again, title. Click and drag it here. And then, double click. Pwede rin po natin i-copy paste yung kanina. Pero para po makita niyo yun. So, I'll put RJ 45. Then, of course, color is red. Since maliit lang naman po yung text, okay na yung size niyang ganyan. Then, pwede nating move ito dito. Now, to the appearance of RJ45, para mas maging malinaw po sa kanila, meron tayong picture na RJ45 or image. So, ito siya. So, gagawin lang natin, click and drag, itatapat lang po natin dun sa text. Yun. Now, resize it. Yan. Maliit po kasi siya so that they can have a better view. Siyempre po sa inyo, based po yan sa inyong magiging pag-i-edit kung ano po yung topic ninyo at ano yung mga kailangan yung ilagay ng mga images. So once we are done with that, we can now click this movie preview.
LAN cable. Ito, ang gamit natin ngayon ay category 6E na cable. So pwede yung category 5, 5E, category 6, and category 6E. Or category 6. Then meron tayong RJ45.
Yun, RJ45.
Okay. Kailangan natin ng wire stripper.
So napansin nyo, sumobra po yung RJ45. So gagawin lang natin, balik lang tayo sa timeline. Yan. And then, ito po, tapat lang natin yung mouse para makat lang natin. Ayan. Then, this one. Yung image. Okay. So, okay na po siya. So, since in this part of this video, it is the introduction of tools, materials, and equipment, all you have to do is to repeat the process hanggang sa malagay na po natin lahat ng text and then yung mga information regarding dun sa introduction po ng tools, materials, equipment na gagamitin natin. So, ulit-ulitin nyo lang pong i-play yung inyong video and then ilalagay yung mga title.
Kailangan natin ng wire stripper.
So, wire stripper. So, we can actually copy-paste this one. So, pakita naman natin yung copy-paste. So, let us copy. Then, we will click here. Then, we will click paste. And then, paste and insert para po dumugtong siya dun sa RJ45 text. So, ito siya. Okay? So, let us move it a bit. So yan, tamang-tama na po siya. Then double-click RJ45 so that we can rename it into wire stripper. So if the text is too big, masyado po siyang malaki, let us just right-click here and then edit title. So gawin lang natin siyang maybe 36. There. Okay. Then move ko lang po siya dito. So we have our wire stripper. Okay. Next.
Kailangan natin ng crimping tool.
So we have crimping tool. So again, copy paste lang natin to. Copy, paste, insert. So I'll just rename this one into crimping tool. Play.
Then, kailangan natin minsan ng extra scissor or pair of
scissors. So, liliitan lang po natin itong crimping tool. So, pwede tayo mag-zoom dito, no? So, kung nahihirapan po kayo. And then, let us see.
Scissors, kung merong
crimping tool.
Then, kailangan natin minsan ng extra scissor or pair.
So, ito pala yung i-resize natin. Trim only. Let us zoom this one. So we have scissors. Okay.
Extra scissor or pair of scissors. Kung merong central core yung ating cable, kailangan natin itong ikat. So ito kasi meron siyang central core na color white. Aside dun sa 8 cables natin. Or 4 pairs of cable. And of course, we have our land tester.
So for our land tester, this is the final one. So copy lang natin to. Then punta tayo dun sa part ng video na ini-introduce ko na yung land tester. Here. So, pipaste lang natin siya dito. Paste and insert. So we have the land tester or the cable tester. So let us edit it. Double click here. Then let's change the font size. Maybe 32. Yan. So let's play.
We have our land tester. So para matest natin yung cable. Okay, kapag prepare na po tayo at kabisa.
So balik lang ako dito. So let's move this one. Then click free.
So para matest natin yung cable. Okay, kapag prepare na po tayo at kabisado na natin yung mga cables, kukunin lang natin ang cable.
Wow. There. So we have kukunin na natin ang cable.
Okay, meron tayong cable dito. So ilalagay lang natin yung wire stripper.
And so wire stripper. So now, ito yung buong video na naka-record dun sa Gmeet. Okay? Kaya ano siya, buo. Now I have a video wherein there is a close-up look on starting to strip the cable. So hanapin ko lang yon. So ito siya. For number 3. I can now get this video and then I will put it right here pag magi-start na po ako. Okay, click and drag lang ulit dun sa number 2. So, let us listen to the audio of the first one. And then itong pangalawa, since hindi ko gagamitin ng audio nito, so pwede ko po itong i-right click and then mute clip. So once I click mute clip on this particular clip na naka-close up yung pag-strip, hindi po gagana yung kanyang audio. So naka-mute ito. Ito, nandito pa rin yung kanyang audio. So let us play.
Ito yung 1 inch to 1.5 inches.
Yun. So 1 inch to 1.5 inches. Tamang-tama po. Then, mapapansin nyo, hindi nag-a-appear yung video sa taas, pero audio niya, yung naririnig natin, ang nakikita nating video is this one. Now, to have a closer look of the wire stripping, habang ini-strip ko yung wire, pwede natin i-zoom ito. So, lalakihan natin to by readjusting the size. Yan. Pwede po natin i-drag, and then, kiklik ko lang to. So, kahit paano po, nag-zoom yung kanyang paggawa ng kanyang wire stripper. So, pwede pa natin i-resize yan. Yan. So, lagay lang natin dito. Yan. Now, to have a label of kung ano yung ginagawa natin, ibabalik natin yung kanina. So, or kukunin natin yung line dito. Ito yon. So, after that, idadrag lang natin hanggang dito. Iyon. So, kita na siya. So, now if we're going to preview this part, click lang natin yung play.
So pwede tayong 1 inch to 1.5 inches.
Yon.
So turn around lang natin siya. And then remove natin. Okay.
So after that, is yung kasunod nating video. So ano na ba yung kasunod? Yan natin.
Make sure na yung cable natin ay walang mga sugat. Okay? So makikita na natin yung 4 pairs of twisted cable. Ito yung ating 4 pairs. So itong center core.
Yon. So yung center core. So tamang-tama ito yon, yung center core. So I'll just click this one. Siyempre po pag when we are editing our videos, I know that you will be very familiar on your recorded video. So ito, dahil familiar na po ako dun sa mga na-record na video, ni-review ko na sila at ni-rename ko before editing, alam ko na po kung saan ko sila ilalagay habang ako ay nag-e-edit na. So dito ko na ilalagay yung aking arrangement. Yan, so I'll click this one and then drag ko lang po dito. Yan. And of course, if I want to zoom that, pwede po natin zoom. So, lakihan ko lang. Now, lalagay ko siya dito. Now, let us click this one and then play.
So itong center core, gupitin na.
As you can see, there is a double audio. The reason for the double audio is that yung video na nasa number 1 ay naka-on ng audio, and then yung video for number 2 naka-on ng kanyang audio. So all I have to do is to mute one of the audio. Okay? Isa dun sa dalawang video na may audio, kailangan ko lang silang i-mute. So this time, ito uli yung i-mute ko para mas madali. So right-click lang uli dito and then mute clip. Now, if we're going to watch it again, play.
4 pairs. So itong center core,
Yan.
gupitin natin siya hanggang
So
sa dulo.
tamang-tama na yun.
So kailangan ma-remove natin to. Yan, yung nakalabas. And then, i-untwist natin itong mga cable natin by following our standard. So kung T568B tayo, mag-start.
So narinig nyo uli yung T568B. I can now again use my images to guide our learners para makita po nila. Dahil B yung aking ginagamit, so may niready na po ako. Ito, B. I'm just going to click this one and then drag it dito sa pangatlo. So siguro po nakuha na natin yung concept, no, kung paano natin gagamitin at kung paano tayo mag-i-edit ng ating video. Then, i-resize ko lang po siya. Ilalagay ko lang dito. Yan. This will be the guide now of our learners kung ano yung ginagawa ko dito sa pag-aayos nung cable. So pag pinlay natin siya, tayo sa orange. Okay? White, orange, orange. Okay? Then I'll just adjust this on the timeline. Yan, dapat hindi kasi maharangan yung kamay natin, no? So, yan. So let's just move it right here. Yan. So let us preview. Balik natin, movie, and then play. Cable natin by following our standard. So kung T568 di tayo, mag-start tayo sa orange. Okay? White, orange, orange. Okay? And then mag-start tayo. So the concept of editing is this one na po. Okay? So we have prepared the videos, we have prepared the images, we have prepared some elements na kailangan natin, and then bubuin po natin yung video. Ang importante po, alam na natin kung paano tayo mag-splice ng video or magka-cut ng video or trimming ang ginagamit po na ibang term. Alam na natin kung paano mag-merge ng ating mga video. Yan. Alam na rin po natin kung paano mag-remove ng green screen. And then, we already discuss kung paano po yung tamang paglalaro dun sa tinatawag nating audio. Paano siya i-mute, paano siya lagyan ng volume. Now, tatapusin po natin yung editing na to. So, save muna natin. So, once na tapos na po tayo dun sa video editing natin, nasa end na po tayo ng editing. So because this one, hindi na po natin kailangan ito, this part of the video, since tapos na po tayo sa editing, all we have to do now is to trim again this one. So tapat lang natin sa dulo, then right click, then we have to click split. Now we're going to remove this part of the video. So right click lang uli dito, and then remove. So natapos na po natin yung ating editing. After a few hours. Yan. So note lang po, hindi po ganun kadaling mag-edit lalo na po kung mahaba yung ating video. So kasi po yan ay ipi-play tapos titignan kung tama at i-insert yung tamang elements or media na gusto natin. So once na nakuha na po natin yung mga gusto natin dun sa ating video, so tignan ko lang po yung sa dulo. Yung pong ating topic na ito ay magagamit natin pagdating po natin ng grade 12. See you again, class, on our next video tutorial. Goodbye! Yan. So, since tapos na po tayong after saving our project is that we need now to convert this into official video format. So, we can convert it by using produce. So once we click produce, so let us wait. So we have several format of video po na pwede nating gamitin. So gagamitin na lang po natin is yung ginagamit ko bago ko sila i-upload sa aking YouTube account. So yung ginagamit ko po is MP4 format. Okay? Just to show you po pala yung aking mga video na nasa YouTube. So ito po yung sample nating mga videos which are uploaded on YouTube and then available for our learners. So I have some video tutorials in animation. Siya dun sa fence or dun sa bakod. I have some video tutorials in CSS, of course, and then in work immersion. So here are some of the videos po na uploaded na. So for me po kasi dahil nag-upload ako at na-experience ko na yung pag-upload at kung gaano kalinaw yung mga output, usually I'm using MP4. So all you have to do is choose MP4 and then I'm choosing MPEG-4 1280 by 720. Okay, and then 24p or 16 Mbps. Makikita po natin ngayon dito sa export folder kung saan po siya masisave. So for example, gusto ko siyang masave dun sa aking folder kung nasaan yung ini-edit ko. So click ko lang po ito and then i-browse ko lang doon. So yun ay nasa desktop, crimping, and then dito ko lalagay sa final output. So example, gagawin ko siyang demo, editing June 23, 2021, then I'll click save. Makikita ko dito sa lower part, yung free space nung aking hard disk or SSD, yung use space remaining, ibig pong sabihin ng remaining, ito yung kanyang estimation kung gaano po kalaki yung file once na tinawag natin, ni-render natin siya or kinonvert natin siya into video. So ako po, basta ginagawa ko, yung file extension ko is MP4, default profile, and then yung profile quality ko or profile name and quality 1280 by 720. Malinaw na po yan kapag in-upload natin sa YouTube or kahit pinlay po natin sa television, kahit sa mga malalaking TV. So gagawin natin ngayon, wag na po nyo palitan yung ibang settings. Kiklik po natin itong start and then hintayin nating matapos yung kanyang rendering. Now, the higher the specs of your computer, the faster it will render. Okay? Pero syempre po, kung mahaba yung video natin, 1 oras yan, kahit mataas yung specs ng computer natin, magre-render pa rin siya, magte-take time pa rin siya. Okay? So I'm going to click start. So now the video starts on producing or rendering. So nakikita nyo na po, nakalagay producing 2%. And then, wag nyo po siyang ika-cancel unless meron kayong gustong baguhin or wag nyo rin po siyang ipopost. So let us just wait for this one para maging 100% at maging successful po yung kanyang rendering. Okay, so once the rendering is done or na-produce na po yung movie, so makikita nyo, producing movie is complete. So pwede pa rin po tayong bumalik dun sa ating editing software or we can now open our sample video. So once we click this one, open file location. So we can see here now the demo editing. So right click, play lang po natin, i-test lang po natin i-play sa VLC.
Welcome and good morning, Computer Systems Servicing learners or students of senior high school in Apali. In today's video tutorial, we are going to focus on creating your own network cable or LAN.
Yan. So yan po yung ating video edit or editing video. Okay, so this is our output now in our video editing using Cyberlink Power Director version 18. But if you have other software na gusto nyo pong gamitin, wala naman pong problem. Halos pare-pareho lang naman po yung technique kung paano po tayo makakagawa ng mga video vlogs natin for our learners. What is important is that nakagawa po tayo ng mga video tutorial na magiging effective po lalo na ngayong time of pandemic. So that's it, my fellow TVL teachers in DepEd Pampanga. That is our demonstration on how to edit and use Cyberlink Power Director version 18. I hope marami po kayong natutunan dito sa topic natin at tayo po ay makagawa ng mga vlogs natin na magiging available po for our learners in this time of pandemic. For the copy of the installer or applications and my presentation and video, magbibigay po ako ng link para po kung gusto niyo mag-download or i-download yung ating application at i-install. And then kung gusto niyo pong balikan itong ating tutorial para po magamit niyo sa inyong pag-i-edit at makagawa po tayo ng mga vlogs natin or makapag-upload tayo ng video sa YouTube natin. Enjoy editing po and feel free to ask me and ask po yung ating mga other experts na mga ICT and non-ICT na sanay na pong gumawa ng mga video tutorials. Good day and God bless. Thank you very much.
Ayun, Sir Alcen, thank you for the discussion, no? Dakal pong salamat, sir. Indeed, what an eye-opening topic po. Indeed, siksik at liglig at umaapaw pa po. Sir Alcen, would you like to say something pa po? Hello,
Yes, sir. I hope, sir, kahit po paano na-present natin yung detailed step-by-step procedure on how to create yung kanilang mga vlog. Sana po malaking tulong ito sa inyo. At nag-provide naman po tayo ng link for the copy of the software para po kung gusto nilang mag-install at gusto nilang itry yung software, pwedeng-pwede po. And don't forget po na pwede naman po tayong mag-ask ng assistance po sa mga co-teacher natin na may alam na sa video editing, sa mga ICT teachers. Kasi po alam po natin, pag nag-start tayo dyan, it may seem na syempre po, mahirap. But actually po, madali siya. Kailangan lang po natin ng time. And of course po, basta kumpleto yung materials na gagamitin natin, especially our media, hindi na po tayo mahihirapan sa pag-edit at pag-prepare ng mga vlogs natin. So kung nakita nyo po yung sa channel ko, gumamit po ako doon ng PowerPoint, creating video, meron po doon. Meron po akong using screen recorder. And together with Gmeet, kapag po ako yung nag-screen recorder, gumagawa ako ng tutorial video ko or vlogs na naka-PowerPoint. Tapos nire-record ko rin po sa Gmeet yung sarili ko kahit ako lang mag-isa. It will serve as a backup video and audio dun po sa mga sinasabi ko during sa pag-record ko ng aking video. And then, yung last po na demonstration is paggamit naman po ng editing software. Especially po Cyberlink o kaya po kung gusto niyo mag-Filmora, gusto niyo mag Sony Vegas, Adobe Premiere, napakadami pong available na software. Pinili ko lang po yung Cyberlink Power Director 18 kasi po sa kasalukuyan siya po yung ginagamit ko. And for me, lahat po ng features at lahat ng gusto kong gawin sa vlog ko, nagagawa ko siya. So yon, sana magamit niyo siya and thank you for the overflowing good response po and positive feedback sa ating pong live sa ating group, no, sa ating FB page. Maraming salamat po ha at sana makatulong yan. Check nyo po yung link na binigay ko. Pwede nyo pong i-download yung installer doon. Then yung video po na pinlay kanina, actually ganito po yan, no, kagaya nga po ng sabi ko, sometimes you cannot finish your video in one sitting. Kasama po dyan yung planning, during video, and then after, siguro po for beginner, pwede na po yung 2 days, 3 days bago nyo matapos. For the medyo intermediate na po, medyo alam na talaga, kayang-kaya na lang tapusin yan within maybe a day. Kami po, yung ginawa po namin yun nag-video po kami ni Sir Gilbert ng bandang 11 o'clock. Nag-save po kami ng mga videos sa laptop ng bandang 12 o'clock. And then, umuwi po ako ng mga bandang 3, inedit ko po siya. And then, na-upload ko po yon 11:30 p.m. or 11 p.m. Yung pong 10 minutes video na yon. Anyway po, nasa atin naman po kung paano po tayo gumamit ng mga software. These are only guides and tips that I can provide you para po makagawa tayo ng mga vlogs. Gaya nga po ng sabi ni Sir Gary kanina at ng ating SDS na si Edgar, gamitin natin ng technology at gamitin natin siya ng mabuti para makapag-provide tayo ng instructional materials and additional vlogs para mapanood po ng ating mga learners, especially po in TVL in senior high school. Yan, so basahin ko lang po yung iba, no? Yan, sabi ni Sir Jamie Dina, pwede po bang makahingi ng copy ng video presentation? Pati yung link. Yes, sir. Sige po. Ilalagay ko po yung link uli dun sa dito po sa ating comment box. Dun sa yan, sabi ni Sir Jamie Dina. Sige po, sir. Especially po yung screen recording. Kayang-kaya nyo po din i-download yan. Pero magpo-provide din po ako ng link na naka-download na po yung mga software natin. Yan, wait lang po Kaya pumaharap ako dito kasi nandito yung screen ng Facebook. Po-provide po natin lahat. Tulong-tulong po tayo para po ang pagdating ng school year na to ay maging mas maganda para sa ating mga TVL teachers. And yun po ako, pwede ko naman pong sabihin na yung mga other tutorial and vlogs ko po na ginawa for animation, humingi po ng permiso yung mga teacher sa Bulacan kung pwede po nilang gamitin. So syempre po sabi ko, yes sir. Open arms ko pong ipapagamit sa inyo yung mga video tutorials natin na yan. Okay? Sir Jeff?
Okay, thank you so much for that sharing, sir. At saka, indeed, you are selfless, no, when it comes in sharing your what you know, at the same time with the applications that are available po, you are willing to share with them, with our participants. Ne? Indeed, as the cliche goes po, sabi dapil, it takes a village to raise a child. No? So we really need to help one another po siguro para kita nga manundang sulong edukalidad ay talagang pisopan-sopan tayo, Sir Alcian. Thank you
Yes, Sir
for
Jeff.
your sir, for your selfless kay po and dedication in the Department of Education.
Yes, thank you, Sir Jeff.
Thank you so much po. You may now take your rest po. No, you deserve it. And indeed po, Sir Alcian, to mention po na if you did not notice, yung pong comment section tamo, mamakbong niya, sir. Kasi at least talagang our participants are really participating and showing their what they call this participation po by leaving their comments, makanyan. So it's just a manifestation, sir, na that they are really interested in your topic. And they are really learning also, Sir Alcian. Thank you for that.
Yes, sir. Thank you po. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you po sa mga response ng ating mga kasamang TVL teachers. Thank you, sir.
Thank you po. All right, so let us now move on to our next part, which is before we will be having our lunch break po. We will be having short reminders po regarding to our topic or activity that we need to accomplish. May I call on Ma'am Paula again? Hello, Ma'am
Yes.
Paula.
Yes, I'm back, Sir Jeff. Again,
You're
thank
back.
you, Sir Alshen and Sir GM. Si Sir Alshen, maraming fans sa chat box natin sa FB Live, Sir Jeff. And definitely, no, we had a very fruitful discussion with the first topic with Mr. Canlas, yung storyboard, just to recap then and help Sir Jeff set the tone on our first day morning session. Ayan. And Sir Alshen, actually ako rin gustong-gusto ko yung topic niya, no. I was also taking down notes on the editing softwares that he had shown us a while ago. And with that, Sir Jerome, ready na ba yung ating activity? Very short lang po ito for our dear participants. Ayan. If you remember the session with Sir JM kanina po, he had instructed us to make an activity regarding creation of storyboard. And as I've mentioned din po, you only have to choose one teacher per school or one representative per school. So this is the instruction. So in a Microsoft Word format, sa Microsoft Word po, no, MS Word, you write a storyboard, okay? Pwede pong box-box lang nyo siyang isulat, no? But you would follow this one. The topic or the title is on the upper portion of your MS Word document. And then you make 4 boxes for each sequence, okay? And then, number 4 po, you draw or put visuals on each box. So yung visual po, you can download them, no? If wala kayong available sa photo gallery sa phone ninyo, and how the story will progress. Okay? For example, yung mga plantita na kagaya ko po at kagaya ng ibang kasama natin, pwedeng picture ng halaman. Ito very simple lang. Yung pa-bloom, no? Or king kapampangan, pabukadkad, pa-bloom na flower, pwedeng yun po yung sequence ng inyong picture. Tapos, syempre, very obvious yung story nun. Maybe you can insert, it's about learning, no? Yung pag-bloom ng isang estudyante, it's like a flower, parang ganun po. You can use metaphors and similes for your storyboard. And then, later this afternoon nyo na po siya isasubmit sa Google Drive that we will also be sending on our chat box, official FB chat box or group chat ng SDO-TVL SHS teachers. Okay po? Sir Jeff, actually, reminder din po, or we will also run through the activities that you will look forward in the speakers this afternoon. Yes, Sir Jeff?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. For this afternoon po, for this whole day po, we will be for this morning rather, may nanutang pao, tatata kasingkit news eh. Anyway, for this morning po, as mentioned po by Ma'am Pao, we need to accomplish po the activity. So the timeline was already given a while ago. Then yung pong written explanation po ng ating activities po will be posted soon. For this morning po, I think we have so much learning for this half day pa po to, no, Ma'am Pao? Pero ang dami na nating natutunan. So,
Yes,
ano
Sir
pa kaya
Jeff.
yung mga susunod pa? Alright.
Nakaka-excite. So after nito, I think Sir Jeff, marami nang makakagawa ng mga bagong learning materials or instructional materials for the coming school year. No? Magagamit na yung mga talent ng mga teachers natin with video editing, video creation, and storyboard writing. So Sir Jeff, ano ba yung mga topic natin this afternoon?
For this afternoon, okay, we will run through yung ating mga topics for this afternoon. Binigla mo naman ako, Ma'am Pao. Anyway.
Yes, Sir Jeff, kaya mo yan, no?
Like
Para
after
meron
our
silang
lunch
look
break,
forward.
from
Opo.
1 o'clock to 3 p.m. po, we will be having a topic po to be delivered by our none other than the supervisor of the learning area mathematics. We have Ma'am Dr. Jane Valencia. Ang topic po niya is all about how to be a content creator in YouTube. So, kumbaga, Ma'am Pao, napaka-logical po ng arrangement natin when it comes in our topic. So, we have the theoretical part on how to prepare, then video editing ngayon na paano na maging content creator na. So, of course, a YouTuber or a content creator herself, none other than by Dr. Ma'am Jane po, will be delivered later on. Then after that po, we will be having a Q&A part para dun sa mga gray areas that they need to know and they need to clarify. This will be facilitated by Sir Noel Sarmiento. Then after that, Ma'am Pao, marinig natin ang kaboses ng isa sa mga ASDSS natin in the person of Ma'am Ana Marie Mendoza. No? Ang topic po niya ay the blogging etiquette. So it is really important to also include yung mga bagay na kailangan natin tandaan sa paggawa ng vlog, no, Ma'am Pao. Excited
Yes,
ka sa
tama.
mga susunod na topic,
Yes,
Ma'am
sir.
Pao?
I agree. Yes, sir. I'm so excited kasi sabi mo nga, parang estudyante din ako. Secretly, ang dream ko rin ay maging content creator or vlogger, di ba? So, you entertain as at the same time, you also educate the students. And sabi nga ni Sir Gary, bonus na lang yung maraming views at marami kang siguro in the long run, magiging monetize na yung ating YouTube channel in the future, which is also one of the topic, di ba sir, sa mga upcoming days natin, yung how to monetize a YouTube channel. Na alam
Yes,
ko
indeed.
interested din lahat ng mga kagaya nating TVL teachers. Kagaya nga ng sabi rin ni Sir Gary, skill-based kasi tayo. So, marami tayong pwedeng maging topic or content ng ating YouTube channel, di ba, Sir Jeff? Like cooking, baking, di ba, Sir? Gardening.
Correct.
No? Yun, sir.
Eh,
Yes, sir.
Sige po.
Sige, sir. Na-excite kasi ako dun sa balita, kaya parang na-disorient din.
Ano po ba ang balita, Ma'am Pao, habang naghihintay tayo ng
Oo nga eh. Hindi ko alam eh. Hindi ko sure, parang dumating na daw yung Pinoy Big Brother. Hindi ko sure
Actually,
ba.
papalapit na. Oo.
Papalapit na siya. Oh. So, meron ng pambili ng ring light yung mga kasama nating teachers para sa vlogging nila, di ba? At saka ng condenser mic na kagaya nito, no? Na parang sabi mo nga parang tulfo. Pang tulfo.
Actually, Ma'am Pao, ang nangyayari kung mapapansin natin, no, yung evolution ng education at saka yung platform, kumbaga. Isa sa mga evidences siguro na makikita natin yung mga bata. Imagine mo, Ma'am Pao, from sa chalk and board technique, hanggang naging siyang projector, 'di ba? Naging LCD. Ngayon kailangan YouTube ng labanan. So the good thing about it, Ma'am Pao, it's a win-win situation kasi nga yung video na i-upload natin sa YouTube, no, since gagawin mo siya tedious talaga ang preparation. Pero once na nagawa natin 'yan, kuya-kuya-kuy ka na lang, pine-play na lang nila at pwedeng balikan, no, Ma'am Pao. Tapos mamamonetize na.
And siyempre, yung mga viewers natin, not only DepEd, yung mga international viewers, for example, one of your students went abroad, no, or pumunta ng ibang province, mapapanood pa rin nila at mababalikan yung mga lessons that you have developed for the students.
At
And of
saka Ma'am
course,
Pao, no? Opo.
yes,
Sige po.
of course, yan dadaan din ng quality control yan. Syempre, we
Yes,
assure
exactly.
our students then and our parents na upon creation, dadaan yun sa mga supervisors natin for quality control. Hindi lang siya basta-basta, sir, di ba, i-upload.
Correct. At saka ang kagandahan niyan, Ma'am Pao, no? Sa panahon natin in our contemporary life, ako, aminado ako dito, I think you will agree on me, no? Na, di ba pag meron tayong bagong gadget or parang appliances sa bahay, we opted not to read the instruction. Better,
Yes, tama.
tinitingnan natin sa YouTube. Minsan, before pa natin bilhin, meron na tayong unboxing, no? Kaya nga, I think yung mga co-teachers natin na nanonood dito, nakapag-add to cart na ba kayo? Kasi malapit na yung mawala sa add to cart. Darating na sa mga bahay-bahay natin.
Yes,
No,
sir.
Ma'am Pao?
Actually, same tayo, same. Ako din, for example, meron akong gustong lutuin, hindi ko nababasahin yung cookbook, sir, YouTube ko na lang. How to
Correct.
bake, mga ganon. So, sabi nga, hindi lang yung mga millennials or yung mga students natin yung visual na learners. Tayo din, no? We have opted to learn via video tutorials sa YouTube. Meron nga silang joke, sir, YouTube University yung tawag nila, no? Yung mga natututunan doon ng mga bata from a YouTube University. Kasi lahat ata halos ng topic, you can see it on digital YouTube platform, sir.
Tama.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
Ma'am Pao, I think though it is not yet 12 o'clock, no, pero I think we can give them time, yung mga participants natin, to comply doon sa requirements natin. We will not take too much of their time, no, Ma'am
Yes,
Pao?
sir. Opo. Para
I think,
magkapag-prepare din sila ng lunch and ma-energize for the afternoon session.
all right. So with that, Ma'am Pao, thank you so much again for this event, no? Kasi alam ko ikaw ang punong abala. At again,
Tayong lahat, sir.
Opo, sa mga participants na nandito.
Thank you po.
Ma'am Pao, siguro we can announce that our lunch break for this morning session.
Yes,
Sa mga participants po natin, no, Ma'am Pao, ito ang break na siguradong may babalikan ka.
Parang may hugot, no, sir?
Opo.
Okay po. Yes, sir. So with that, sir, I think pwede silang mag-early lunch since may 15-minute pa talaga from our timeline, but they can have that by working lunch sila if they want to create the activity na habang nagla-lunch. And we will be back at 1 p.m. po.
Again
Yes,
po,
sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much for listening for this half day pa po ng ating morning session. We are looking forward that we still have this number of watchers or viewers at daragdag pa po for the afternoon session. With that, I think it is my honor po to declare that we will be having a lunch break na po. See you later on. Good day and God bless.
See you po. Bye-bye.
See you.
Have a nice lunch
Bye.
po.